What's the matter? Is he on dope? Was he serious?
He was dead serious. He was upset.
Upset how?
Because in his mind, you weren't here and he didn't know why. Nobody checked in with him.
So he walks into your office at 2:30.
Yeah.
All right. And he says what?
He goes, hey, where's Russ? And we're all working. Right. We're back to him. I turned around and went, home. He goes, well, I don't know what's going on. Nobody's told me. I went, what's going on where? It's about 3-second pause. He looks at his watch and goes, oh, I thought it was 3:30. Never mind. Turned and walked out, and he fell out of his chair laughing. He was serious. He was dead serious. He wasn't playing around.
How can you be PD the station and not know what's on? All he's got to do is flip on the radio and go, hey, Bugs and Kelly are still on.
Yeah. Would be a clue.
Something's wrong with McNeil.
It wasn't even close. It was like 1:30. Oh. Maybe he changed his watch to West Coast time. I don't know. That was... And you could tell the moment he realized it wasn't like, I'm joking around. It was a total embarrassment of crap.
Did he just come out of his office? Did he just wake up?
I couldn't tell.
Did you know how sometimes you wake up?
Yeah.
And if it's dark, you don't know.
If it's day or night? Well,
yeah, you have no concept.
It's 1:30 or 3:30. It's still light.
I don't know. Then I don't know. I don't have any... I
don't know.
I think this whole station is taking its toll on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that Atkins diet?
He's still on it.
I think your brain needs carbs or something to feed it. I don't think you just can exist on a high-protein diet.
Well, he's worked some carbs into it, I think.
He don't look like he's gaining any weight.
Not at all.
He walks by the studio window, you see him go by, and he's just kind of humped over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him smile anymore.
He needs to work on standing straight up.
Why?
The hunch going. He's got this going on. He's got the rounded shoulders.
It's too bad you didn't know what he was talking about. You could have hosted him for a little bit. Right. We don't know what's going on either.
We got a clue.
Yeah.
And must have told you.
Yeah.
And to take no crap from you about it.
You get up and push him. All right.
I didn't know it was coming though.
Anything else going on?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else to start with. Maybe it'll be a good day anyway.
Yeah.
Did the leaf blowers come in? You what?
He's trying to find electric ones. The company didn't have electric.
Huh. I thought they did. Yeah, we got to have electric ones. Mm-hmm. We've decided the gasoline power ones are too heavy.
Yeah.
Because if it won't lift its own self up off the ground, it doesn't matter how many you have, they're not going to lift a person up.
Correct.
And I'm guessing the electric ones are obviously a lot lighter.
Yeah, it's not going to have an engine and fuel and everything else.
Plus, we can just put them all into a power strip, strap 10 of them to somebody, hit the power all at once, and they take off.
Right.
I'm excited.
This could be fun.
Yes, Mr. Trenholm?
They don't have the ones powerful enough to do.
Al's don't? Ed's doesn't?
Ed's doesn't. They only have like 134 mile per hour electric ones. I think the electric ones go up to like 210.
Where are we getting those?
I'm working on Home Depot.
They carry them?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Toro?
I'm not sure what the brand is. I think it's Toro. But
I think Home Depot carries Toro and Honda.
So,
all right. And what?
I believe
Home Light? Okay. They gonna let us borrow them?
That's what I'm working on.
I want to do this now.
It's very popular. My gay neighbors that live upstairs stopped me last night. I was dicking with my boat.
You were dicking with your boat?
Playing with the boat. I was doing something. It's outdoors.
I think you said you were dicking with your boat.
I was playing with the boat. And they saw and they went, that was so funny. I almost wrecked my car. I'm like, thank you. I'm glad you thought it. Did he really shoot you with that air? Swear to God, they were so flaming. Yes. Could you leave me alone?
Did I know you had gay neighbors?
I think I mentioned it once. It's not a big deal. They're real nice guys.
Are they like really gay?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But I got the only two gay guys in the whole world. They can't cook. They set their house on fire about once a week. I mean, the smoke.
Obvious jokes aside.
Yeah, Go ahead. But they said they set the smoke alarm off. Open the door. Smoke's pouring out. fire department shows up about once a week.
They're probably doing that on purpose.
Why?
Firemen.
Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah.
So both of them listen?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are they sodomites?
I didn't ask them. I asked enough guys. Leave them alone.
I didn't say nothing.
It freaks me out that they're above my head doing stuff.
Yeah. And they're probably thinking about you.
No, they're not.
You know they are.
They are roommates.
So? You don't think they fantasize about other guys?
I don't know.
You know damn well they do.
Nice boat. I got that last Saturday.
They weren't talking about your boat.
Yes, they were. Mm-mm. You ain't riding in it.
I think they're both, your boat that want to ride.
God.
They want to mount you.
Mm-mm. They are lovers.
They would still like to bump your ham. They would like to swap at your grunt.
Ooh.
For they are grunt swappers.
There's weird noises come out of that apartment.
That's because they're swapping grunts.
It's like a scampering noise. I don't know what they're doing. Wrestling or chasing each other around. I swear to God, sounds like a dog running across.
Why don't you just ask them?
I don't want to know. They might tell me. Well, come up in video. You don't know?
I just kind of like to know if it sounds like scampering noises.
It is. It's like that little. It sounds like a dog running across a wood floor. We all have carpets, so that can't be. It's just like noise.
All hours of the night?
All hours of the night, and it's happened ever since they've lived there. Not just once or twice.
Do you have their names?
No. I don't talk to them that much.
Why not?
I only see them once a week.
Nothing.
What? Okay.
Why don't you get a phone number and we'll call them. We'll just find out what they're doing.
Okay. I'll ask. I'll say, do you guys want to come on the show someday?
Yeah. On the phone. I don't want them up.
I understand.
2 gay guys in here was enough.
Yes. Dude, they kissed.
I know it.
God.
Why are you still in here?
Just listening to the conversation.
You can't listen from the office?
I'd missed some of it on the way to the office.
I tell you what, I'll stop talking until you get in there.
That's okay.
All right, so how long have they lived there?
Coming up on a year. They moved in late in the summer last year.
And how did they figure out how you were, or who you were?
I'm trying to think how I know, because one of my other neighbors who's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Used to listen.
So the gay guys aren't cool.
I just know this other guy. He was divorced, and we would talk about divorce and all this other stuff.
Okay.
And he knew, and he talked to those guys because he was on the same floor with them.
Okay.
So, and at one point, somehow it came up.
Yummies.
No.
Yes. They come down and talk to you?
Just when they're walking down the stairs.
They compliment your boat.
At the bottom of the stairs. And
yummies.
No. And they come by, they just say hello. I don't want to know what the noise is.
How does that feel?
What?
You know that both of them probably want to get marbles deep in you.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
They're into each other only. And they know I'm very hetero. They see Joey coming and going.
And we know that all gay guys are extremely
flamboyant?
No. See, this is another reason I think I got some kind of tumor is I have a problem just coming up with normal words sometimes.
Is this new?
No.
Okay, then it's not a tumor.
Well, it seems like it's happened over the past 8-9 months to where a word I really should know should come to mind really quickly.
Right.
I can't think of it.
That can be
what?
Age. It does happen. It does happen, and drinking doesn't help.
Well, I would say possibly age if we didn't have to, think all the time.
Right. That's true.
They have old people that actually do mental exercises just to keep their brains going. Well, we got to think all the time, so I don't think that's an issue. And I still don't know the word what I'm looking for.
Gay guys are...
That's it.
Monogamous.
That's not the word, but that's what I meant. You know that they're all monogamous.
I don't know, and I don't really care. Because I am with Joy. Female.
But my point is, if you were to go up there and stick your weenie through the door, they'd be all over it.
Mm-hmm. Very much like Big Gay Steven is with you.
Big Gay Steven ain't into me anymore. He's into...
O'Malley, that's right.
Dan O'Malley.
That's right.
Faithful is the word I was looking for.
Faithful.
See?
Nice delay. Wow.
And that's happening more and more. Do you think it's the drinking?
No. I don't know what it is. It's probably stress. You're very...
Could that be why part of my hair fell out?
Stress? I don't think part of it, just there, especially if it turned a color. That sounds like it's a chemical deal. Like you somehow got in touch with something around the pool.
Well, I got in the pool, but it seems like it would have done all my hair instead of just this spot.
I see that. The hair looks better today, by the way.
I floofed it as much as I could.
It looks very good. If someone didn't know, they wouldn't see. They wouldn't see that at all.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You floofed it. It looks great.
Plus, I got a date tonight.
You do?
Yeah.
Who? Anybody we know?
Mm-mm.
New chick.
Mm-hmm.
From?
Can't say.
Okay.
Somebody set me up.
Blind?
Sort of.
But you've seen her picture?
Yes.
Okay, good. Very nice.
I've decided
She's quitting. Chick date decided set you up. Faithful. I don't even know what. You've decided something about dating.
Who knows?
I don't know. Help.
I've decided I'm going to open up my, broaden my horizons as far as chicks go. I'm not just going to go after the,
porn stars, supermodels, hot chicks, young chicks.
Good-looking ones.
Good-looking ones.
Yeah. Not just going after those.
Okay.
I'm going to drive my standards a little bit and see if I meet a better class of women.
Okay. Well, you're not going to want to settle for an average chick, though, when you've been with so many just incredible, gorgeous women.
Well, I can't be that picky anymore now that I got this ringworm.
Ringworm. And you certainly can be picky.
The only thing this ringworm is good for is a conversation starter. No. Picking up chicks, that ain't the thing.
You got plenty of going for you, and you don't have ringworm.
I don't understand. The guy on line 4, does he want to be on the show? Wants to be a character?
Yes.
Tell him we're full. Thank you, though.
Will do.
All right. Now, when you wrote on there, it says Jason, and you wrote Tool, does that mean that's what you think he is? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. That's what threw me off. Thanks. Start using those. Hi, Chad.
Russ has got the early signs of Alzheimer's.
Is that what it is?
And the butt cancer and the ringworm.
Have
I'm falling apart.
You know.
I'm a used car and the odometer's just about to roll over.
I'm your age too, man. I know what's going on, man.
How old are you, Chad?
42.
And do you run into times like that where it's an obvious word and you should know it, and there's no way you're coming up with it?
Yeah. But that'll come back to you.
I don't think if you get Alzheimer's.
I don't have Alzheimer's. You do.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
No, you don't. That can be stress related.
Okay. It does seem like it's gotten much worse over the past 3 years. Doing talk radio is much stressful than playing 3 or 4 songs an hour.
Absolutely.
And now that management's crawling all over me, that's even making it worse. Probably would make my hair fall out.
Well, I don't know what to do with that. I can't. I mean, they want to talk to you. They don't want to talk. It's not like I can go do your bidding and say, leave him alone, because
it's all right. I'll take care of it.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Thank you. All right. Ready to do news if you'd like? All right, 3:23. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.
And it's brought to us by.
Is there a test to see if you've got Alzheimer's?
I don't know. Look it up real quick.
We'll have Trey look it up. He can look it up and send you a link. I'm just wondering if there's some type of memory test.
I'm sure there is.
To see if you've got something.
He says yes, but it's done by a doctor, not online. His grandmother had it.
There's got to be some type of memory test that you can take.
Yeah. Don't think it's going to show you Alzheimer's, but it can just show lack of memory.
See? Another reason I don't want to live past 50.
Oh, God, quit with that. You got so much going for you.
I got nothing going for me. But I got ass cancer, my hair's falling out, I got ringworm, and I can't remember diseases I got.
You don't have any of those things. You have a great, wonderful life. And 20 years of just fun radio out of us. 20, at least. How long Chapman's been around. Look how long Stevens and Pruitt were on the radio.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
You and your dying at 50. All right, brought to us by...
I'm dying at 50. I'm killing myself at 50.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You would actually commit suicide.
Mm-hmm. At 50.
I don't believe so.
I don't want to get old. I'm already falling apart. I'm 42.
You're saying all these things that aren't true. None of these are true.
It is true.
No, you don't have ass cancer. You don't have ringworm.
See this new wrinkle right here?
Oh, God. Why don't you call DeWanna? Ask her what she thinks about your
talking
future.
to her.
Well, she can tell you that you're not going to die at 50.
No, she said I'm going to die. I'm going to live to be an old guy. That doesn't mean I'm going to be happy.
Ask her about that.
I don't want to. She's a nut.
She's been very accurate with you. Less so with me, but more accurate with you.
Yeah. She nailed this station.
Yeah.
I mean, she nailed me coming here almost with just short of naming the frequency.
That was freaky.
Yeah. You're going to go to do talk. I'm not moving to AM because at the time there was no talk station FM.
Never has been.
What were we talking about?
Country radio. It was going to be a country station or a talk station. You went, I ain't going to AM, I ain't going to country.
Right.
And we came to Young Country and turned it talk.
That's damn strange.
I will agree.
She said she saw Reed moving southeast.
Okay, that's pretty good. San Antonio.
Is that southeast?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that could have been, Tyler, whatever.
Whatever. It's
you know what I get?
I know.
Just be anything south and east of Dallas-Fort Worth. He just moved to San Antonio. That just happened to fit. All right, go ahead.
Okie dokie. Brought to us by Carrabba's Italian Grill and by...
Did I hit the music?
Yeah, we did that. Max RX.
Enjoy the fresh flavors of Italy at any of Carrabba's 3 Dallas area locations. Grapevine, East Plano, and off the North Dallas Tollway. Carrabba's. It's not your typical Italian. Max RX Male Enhancement promotes length, girth, stamina, and overall sexual vitality. Maximize nature's power with Max RX. Visit max-rx.com or call 1-866-MAX-RX-4U. Individual results may vary.
And by Electric Cowboy. I'll be there tomorrow night, big party. I'll be there 9 to 11 o'clock if you want to win a trip for 2 to San Antonio. Speaking of San Antonio, to check out the Dallas Cowboy Training Camp. Come out tomorrow night to the Electric Cowboy. That's on Camp Bowie at Las Vegas Trail in Fort Worth. For Thursday, July 10th, 2003. Here we go. Jessica Simpson is 23 today. Ronnie James Dio from Dio, 54. David Brinkley would have been 83 today. United States didn't declare war on Iraq because of new evidence of banned weapons, according to U.S. Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld.
See, this whole show's falling apart.
I'm not falling apart.
I can't think of the words and you can't read them.
I never have been able to. That's not new. He said the U.S. declared war because it saw existing evidence of Iraq arms programs in a dramatic new light following September the 11th. And the White House acknowledges that U.S. President George Bush's claim that Iraq tried to buy uranium from Africa was based on forged information. So now he's saying that's not why we went over there anyway.
I thought it was.
It was too.
Read that again.
He says, this is Rumsfeld.
I was just trying to decide what that noise was with your gay guys living over you.
I can't. I've listened to it. I've had other people listen to it. And my kids heard it. And Joy's heard it. And it just sounds like dogs scampering over that, that noise they make over a wood floor?
Right.
That's it. That's what it sounds like. And it rolls from room to room. It's freaky.
And it's carpet all the way up there?
It's carpeted up there. It shouldn't make any noise. If they're rolling a suit, I thought maybe it's a suitcase. Maybe they travel a lot. Those little wheels. It'll happen at 3 a.m. It'll happen at noon. It sounds like scampering. It's the only word I can come up with.
Where's your parking garage?
Mine's below me. I'm on the
You have a garage though, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's on the first floor. I'm on the second. They're on the third.
Okay. Because that happened to me at one time when I was living out in Las Colinas. Okay. Our parking garage was underneath the entire complex.
Okay.
Okay. I lived in a 5-story building, and the very bottom level was a parking garage. Okay. And I could hear stuff in my ceiling. Later, I figured out it was stuff going on in the parking garage, and it was traveling up the walls and around the concrete ceiling.
That could be, but Manny is so specific to the fact that it moves from the bedroom to the living room.
It's either that or they're chasing gerbils. I'm sure everybody's thought that already.
I don't think I haven't thought that before. He says we didn't declare war on Iraq because of new evidence of banned. That's the noise.
Is it?
That's the sound.
Yeah, that's true.
Not on carpet.
Oh.
Anyway, he said we didn't declare war on Iraq because of new evidence of banned weapons. He said we declared war because we saw existing evidence of Iraq arms programs in a dramatic new light after September the 11th.
I don't think that's what they was telling us. They said there were weapons of mass destruction.
And we were going to find.
Now, are they changing that?
This is Rumsfeld.
I mean, I couldn't care less, what the reason is. What we did was the right thing to do, to go over there and clear that place out.
Right.
And get rid of, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Saddam. Hold on. Hi, David.
Hey.
Yep.
Tell JD, I think they're vacuuming, maybe?
No, I would know that. I would hear that sound. There'd be that sound. It's none of that. There's no.
And why would they be vacuuming at 3:00 in the morning?
Oh, well, I hear it upstairs, and that's when they're usually running that damn vacuum.
No, I would hear the motor.
Right, thanks.
I would hear the motor.
But it sounds just like this.
Exactly. I mean, almost identical. If that was on the ceiling, that was almost exactly what that sounds like. No idea.
And they listen all the time, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
But you don't know their names if they call in?
I do not.
Okay. Go ahead.
A member of the Stroh's Brewing family dropped to his death from a Grapevine hotel this morning at the Embassy Suites out there by Grapevine Mills Mall after trying to climb down from a 10-story balcony. 43-year-old Charles Stroh tied bed sheets and a comforter together, was trying to climb down from the balcony when the knot gave way, and he fell. He died about 3:30 in the morning.
Why was he trying to sneak out?
Well, he had some interesting behavior earlier in the evening. He had made calls to the front desk talking about a possible bank robbery going on and other things that didn't make sense. Police went to the room and talked to him. According to the police, he appeared intoxicated and paranoid and was convinced a hitman was after him. As the police left the hotel about 2:30 in the morning, they heard a thud on the canopy and saw Stroh fall to the ground. He was taken by helicopter to a hospital, but it was too late. What?
Nothing.
He just paranoid, thought people were after him, I guess.
Okay.
Climbed out of the 10th store.
Got it.
New Zealand University has a new study, the lives of prominent scientists and criminals. They found that both hit their peak when they're in their 30s and single. Once they get married, criminals typically settle down and geniuses become stupid. They found that 2/3 of scientists do their most important work before their mid-30s, often when they're single, and 25% fade into scientific obscurity within 5 years of getting married. As for criminals, unmarried outlaws are much more likely to continue their lives of crime than married ones of the same age. They say basically there's a single psychological mechanism behind all of this. It's to impress women.
Your creativity dies.
Women.
Once you get into... If the family unit is what you're searching for your whole life, and you come up with all these different ways to get it, then once you get it, you can stop thinking. That's why you go brain dead.
He says they think the drive toward fame, remarkable achievement, criminal, scientific, and otherwise is fueled by testosterone. Once a man settles down, so does his testosterone, and so does his creative output. You're right.
See? There's nothing else to work for. You've gotten it, you've accomplished it, now all you got to do is hang on to it, and that doesn't take that much creativity.
No.
That's why people sit around, get fat and disgusting, and their lives go to hell.
You're right.
And at that point, they don't produce anything else.
It's sad, if that's true. All right, what?
I didn't say anything.
Pittsburgh first baseman Randall Simon was questioned by sheriff's officers after hitting one of the Milwaukee Brewers sausage mascots with a bat during the game and knocking the young lady inside the costume down. Simon insists he did not deliberately try to knock down the female mascot. Simon says he hopes to apologize to the woman before he leaves Milwaukee. I'm a fun player. I never hurt anyone in my life. I was taken, by the way, to jail after the game, won 2-1 by the Brewers in 12 innings. He was booked, released in order to appear in court.
Yeah, they're not going to hold him up for criminal.
No, did you see the video?
Yeah, he just whacked at her with the bat.
He was trying to be funny. She's top heavy and she just fell over.
Yeah. It's one of those costumes to where your face actually is about midway of the costume, and then the next 3 or 4 feet is hat. He whacked the top of the hat. She falls over. It was no big deal. He didn't come anywhere close to actually hitting her body. Mm-hmm. She tripped and fell down.
And then the hot dog fell on her.
Yeah. Queers.
Mike Tyson's life.
Anyway, they're not going to charge him. They're just going to, he's paying like $432 for disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Too bad. According to a new article coming out, Mike Tyson wouldn't mind dying. He figures his next life might be better. In a Fox Sports Net documentary called Beyond the Glory, which airs next Wednesday, he says, quote, maybe in my next life I'll have a better life. That's why I'm just looking forward to the other world. He later clarified that he's not itching to commit suicide or anything. He says, quote, I understand the society that I live in hates me. I'm going to live it until they kill me. He also, Tyson says he never had a chance because he's black. He says, he uses the N-word. I'm a big, strong N-word that knocks out people and rapes people and rips off people and bullies people.
I don't believe it's the N-word that's his problem. I think it's the R-word.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all the other ones.
Just the fact that you whack people around and you're a convicted rapist, I think that's your problem. I don't think it's got anything to do with you being black.
Mm-mm. that it's going to be on Fox Sport Net.
Trey just handed me 10 warning signs of Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, I believe it's critical for people with dementia and their families to receive information, care, and support as early as possible. To help family members and healthcare professionals recognize warning signs of Alzheimer's disease, the association has developed a checklist of common symptoms. Number 1, memory loss. One of the most common early signs of dementia is forgetting about recently learned information. Well, I don't really have that.
No.
While it's normal to forget appointments, names, or telephone numbers, those with dementia will forget such things more often and not remember them later. All right, so I don't really have that.
No.
Number 2, difficulty performing familiar tasks. People with dementia often find it hard to complete everyday tasks that are so familiar we do not, I don't have that.
I don't think you got this.
Problems with language. Everyone has trouble finding the right words sometimes.
Okay, here we go.
But a person with Alzheimer's disease often forgets simple words or substitutes unusual words, making his or her speech or handwriting hard to understand. If a person with Alzheimer's is unable to find his or her toothbrush, for example, the individual may ask, "That thing for my mouth."
You don't ask that.
I've done that, though.
Oh, well, everybody's done that occasionally, you know.
I almost want to live with somebody with Alzheimer's just so you can give them a hard time.
No.
That thing for my mouth. What? How about the rototiller? What are you talking about? That old plastic blue thing that sits right here next to the soap.
Bristles.
Oh, what's wrong? Bristles?
Yes. It was right here by the sink. I use it for these white things in here.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Bang.
Disorientation to time and place. It's normal to forget the day of the week or where you're going, but people with Alzheimer's disease can become lost on their own street, forget where they are, how they got there, and not know how to get back home. It's like being drunk. Mm-hmm. It is. Mm-hmm. Really, if I had said, these are all things associated with being drunk, they all fit. Yeah. Difficulty performing familiar tasks.
Yes.
Memory loss.
Oh, yes.
Problems with language.
It's just a perpetual drunk.
Disorientation, time and place.
Yeah.
Poor or decreased judgment.
Yeah, you're right.
No one has perfect judgment all the time. Those with Alzheimer's may dress without regard to the weather, wearing several shirts or blouses on a warm day or wear little clothing in cold weather. Individuals with dementia often show poor judgment about money, giving away large amounts of money to telemarketers or paying for home repairs or products they don't need.
Or tipping waitresses. If you're drunk. I've done that. I've over-tipped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had one waiter one time. He was telling me about his family and raising his kid. His kid was like 3 and how he and his wife were working and blah, blah, blah. I think I had 2 drinks. It was like two stiff ones. Mm-hmm. So I think he only charged me like $8.50. I think I tipped him $50.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, part of that was I probably should have been charged for 4 drinks.
Okay.
But still, $50.
$50 for 4 drinks.
Because I remember doing it on the thing like, kid, it's for his family. He's the boy. For decreased judgment, problems with abstract thinking. Balancing a checkbook may be hard when the task is more complicated than usual. Someone with Alzheimer's disease could forget completely what numbers are and what needs to be done with them.
Yeah.
Misplacing things. Still all fits with being drunk. Changes in mood or behavior. Still drinking. Changes in personality. Loss of initiative. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, so now when you're trying to think of warning signs of Alzheimer's, just think about what you do when you're drunk. If you're like that when you're sober, you got Alzheimer's. You're welcome.
Okay. According to British tabloids, Ben Affleck recently visited Jennifer Lopez on the set of her new movie, An Unfinished Life. While there, Ben allowed himself to be basically flirted with by a couple of very hot-looking extras on the set. Jennifer had a fit, threatened to fire the girls. A so-called source on the set said it's clear she doesn't like him talking to other women. They're apparently still getting along. They told Us Magazine they gave them a tour of their $7 million estate they bought recently in the Georgia Hampton Island. It's a 10,000 square foot mansion sitting on 83 acres of marshland. The living room alone is 2,000 square feet, so big. It's got 2 fireplaces, and even the guest cottage is big enough to sleep 20.
That ain't gonna last. They actually married yet?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's not gonna last. Especially with a chick that's controlling, and he's letting her get away with it.
He's going to go off to some movie set. She's not going to be able to control him and get a hold of him one time. That'll be it.
Had a buddy of mine, his fiance and now wife, exactly the same way. She would not let him have a bachelor party.
Damn. Boy, it started that early.
And he stayed with her. He lets her get away with it.
Still with her?
Yeah.
Well,
I know what happens with those. He can't go anywhere with me.
Because you're single or because you're Russ?
Probably both.
Okay, because I've had both of those.
Certainly can't. Somebody wouldn't let you go out with me?
No, wouldn't let me go out. Would let the husband go out with me because of the show and that I was single.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of wives like that. Yeah. Dan Lewis's wife didn't like Dan hanging out with me for a while. Then she figured out I didn't do anything.
Right.
But she wouldn't. This buddy of mine wouldn't let he couldn't go anywhere without checking in. Going to a topless bar, you're out of your mind. So if we ever went, we just didn't tell her.
Mm. If it starts that early, it's not going to get any better. Yeah.
It's his own fault.
Well, yeah.
Once you see the warning signs and you allow it to continue, anything after that, if you stay in the relationship, it's your own fault and you got nobody to bitch at but yourself because she ain't changing. And I don't care how much you reinforce how much you love her.
It's never enough.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
If they're insecure, there's nothing you can do to change it.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Max Baer Jr., of course, who played Jed's nephew, Jethro Bodine in the Beverly Hillbillies, visited Buddy Ebsen in the hospital about a week before he died, and he brought along with him Donna Douglas. Ellie Mae claimed it. He said, quote, Buddy never opened his eyes. I put my hand on his head and said, Maxie, or he said, rather, Maxie. He knew I was there, and Donna was there. Max and Buddy apparently remained tight to the end. Max says, quote, he would call me and say, hey, Jethro, this is your Uncle Jed. I'd say, after 40 years, I know who you are. But he was not a lazy person.
Where's that thing from my mouth?
The idle mind was the devil's workshop. He liked to dance and sing. He painted. He had a wonderful life. This is according to Max Baer. His life could have been directed by Frank Capra.
I wouldn't mind calling Max, but he ain't going to shut up. You can't just get on the phone and go, hey.
How was it?
You went to see Buddy right before he died. How were things? It'd be a 35-minute conversation.
Yeah. God, remember when he was in here?
He wouldn't leave.
I know.
Well, how did we finally get rid of him? Didn't we just close the blinds and lock the door?
Yeah, we said a station down the hall wanted to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Wild 100 would like to have you down there for a while.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah, that's right, because he walked back down here and all of us laid on the floor so he couldn't see in here.
Turn the lights off. That's sad. He's a great guy, though.
I get
Pirates of the, you get the audio? Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, opens in theaters now. It is Orlando Bloom, who's also in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, said on the huge sets, they were talking about the huge sets built for Pirates of the Caribbean. Got number 1.
The ship.
Did he just cuss?
No, he said the ship.
Oh.
Ships were huge. That island was amazing. The ships were huge. That island was amazing. But, I remember coming around one of the bays and seeing Port Royal, with all the ships in the bay, and we're in St. Vincent in the Caribbean, and I was like, where did they get these boats from? And they were huge, and they built the Black Pearl was built on this barge, and it was just so impressive, it was huge. It really was big. Very, very big.
That's the idea. Thanks.
And do you want to hear a scene or not?
Not really.
All right, let's go on then. Cut number 3. The reason I did this, Eddie saw this movie, said it was really great. It's a low-budget British film called 28 Days Later, proving to be a surprise box office hit this summer. In the film, a virus that locks those infected into a permanent state of killing rage is accidentally released from a British research facility carried by animals and humans. The virus is impossible to contain and spreads throughout the entire planet.
Where'd you see this, Eddie?
Just at the theater in McKinney.
It's a low budget?
Oh yeah, it's shot on video. I mean, it's very apparent that it's shot on video, but it was great. I mean, it's one of the most brutal films I've ever seen. I don't think they could have shot it any other way.
Is this one where there's only one guy at the end?
No, actually, there's like little pockets of people, and that's what makes it interesting. Is they're trying to get all together.
It sounds like Night of the Living Dead.
It's pretty close, but they don't eat people or anything like that. But it's just, I mean, when they run across these people, they are just completely freaked out, and they just kill you. I mean, they just beat you to death. They don't know how to use guns or anything like that.
Well, sounds just like Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Low budget, and they just don't eat anybody.
Yeah. But it was great. I mean, some of the best machete stuff I've ever seen.
He says it's Eddie's all-time fantasy just to be able to go around and kill anybody for any reason. He looks sick to me. Just like, damn.
All right, what's the audio?
Number 3 is Naomi Harris, who plays Selena, and she was asked if she was surprised at the reception 28 days later has received in the U.S.
I am, because in England it didn't get such a great reception. I mean, people came to see it and they liked it, and it was kind of an okay movie, but as far as the critics were concerned, you know, but over here people absolutely love it, and they've gone kind of mad for it, which is fantastic. It's really fantastic and totally unexpected.
And she says the gore in 28 Days Later took her by surprise. That's cut number 4.
I'm working on it.
It was quite shocking, actually, how much there was. I didn't realise quite how bloody the movie was going to be until I was, like, hacking into someone's arm in the kitchen, and there was blood squirting everywhere and all over me, all over the walls. It was really terrifying, because I didn't realise when I signed up to do the movie it's going to be quite that gory.
It's called 28 Days Later.
I want to go see that then.
It's bloody, they say.
Did you like Blair Witch?
I always say no, but it was just, I wasn't interested in it. I was told that it was really, really scary, and when I went, it didn't scare me.
Is this anything like Blair Witch, the way it was shot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's real jumpy. It's kind of a grainy look to it. It just the way the movie was shot and everything, it just kind of makes you want to watch it.
Mm. I want to go see that then.
Yeah. We'll see the Pirates movie, too, this weekend.
Why?
Because I love that time, those ships in the ocean.
That's right. I forgot you like boats.
Huge. All right. Brought to us by this time, the Electric Cowboy. I'll see you there tomorrow night. Can't believe Las Vegas Trail in Fort Worth from 9 to 11. I'm J.D. Ryan, live 105.3 to Talk That Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
You're kidding.
I swear.
You just started listening?
No. JD, a long-time listener.
Well, wait, do traffic first, otherwise we'll forget.
Okay.
When is Gail back? She'll get back Monday?
I guess.
Tuesday? What'd you say, Dan?
I missed it, I'm not sure.
Thanks for your help. All right, go ahead.
Traffic is brought to us by Nextel and by Joy Internet.
Nextel's digital walkie-talkie feature now works coast to coast. Call 1-800-NEXTEL-9 or visit Nextel.com for details. Joy.net. Quality internet for $6.95 a month. It's fast, reliable, and secure. Internet with no advertising, just clean, straightforward service. Go to www.getjoi.net.
All right, here we go. Traffic lights. With that, both directions I-35 at mile marker. This is out in Hillsborough. Both directions at I-35 at mile marker 363, which is Chat Road, still closed due to an overnight wreck involving a fuel tanker. You have to use the service road to get by. Midday delay estimated to be over an hour in both directions. All right, westbound 635 at Rosser Road. There's an injury accident. Traffic's backed up to Hillcrest. On eastbound I-30 to Tom Landry at Beach, the right lane is closed due to construction. And eastbound I-820 at US 377, there was an accident. There we go. Traffic's brought to us. A lot of folks at Home Depot. Stop by Home Depot Floor Store truckload event where you can get ceramic tile from 89 cents a square foot or slate tile from $1.99 a square foot while quantities last. The Home Depot Floor Store, Parker and Preston in Plano. And one great company, 3 exceptional certified pre-owned programs. Visit your local Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury certified pre-owned dealer, or to find a participating dealer near you, go to Ford.com. And weather-wise, 72 for the low tonight. Going to be beautiful, sunny, and 96 tomorrow. We're at 95 currently. Live 105.3, the Talk That Rocks, Texas.
So this traffic report had 5 sponsors too.
Yes.
Well, obviously you can tell that they pay attention to what I'm saying. We need to cut back on some of the spots. So what did they do? They had more.
Unbelievable.
That's all right. I'll take care of it. I don't understand. Who's the doctor on the hotline? Did I ask for one? And don't say I did if I really didn't.
This is someone Trey got for you. He's a microderm doctor you had talked about a couple of weeks ago.
Did I say I wanted one?
Yeah, microdermabrasion.
I said I wanted it.
Yeah.
I already know I want it.
Well, we got a doctor that is maybe offering it to you. I don't know.
Is this for free?
I believe so, yes.
And then I'll talk to him. Hi, doctor.
How you doing, Russ?
Good. The Dr.
Schwartz. Yeah.
You do
we talked a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did. About other stuff. We talked about liposuction.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Did we really?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. You talked about you wanted your butt sucked.
See, I'm telling you, I got the dementia.
No, you had the dementia. You've had a lot on your mind.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you do microderm?
My esthetician does microdermabrasion. I talked to her about it. She'd be happy to come out and do it for you.
She can do it up here?
Yeah. Yeah, our machine's portable. We can bring it out there.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
How long does a session last?
A full session would probably take about a half hour, but, depending on what you want to do and how much time you have, she can do more or less. Give you an idea of what it is.
And how many different go-rounds does it take before you actually see some kind of change?
You usually you'll see some change after the very first one, but to have real effects, it usually takes a minimum of 3, and usually we do about 5 or 6 on someone to complete the first series.
And the first series?
Yeah. And then you do maintenance on it typically about once a month or so.
And what is it I'm going to see? Right now I don't have any really deep lines. Just my forehead, but I've always had those because I've always been pissed off.
No.
Actually, deep lines on the forehead, Botox is better for that. I'll tell you, people make a lot of claims about microdermabrasion, but what I really see from it is it polishes your skin. It makes it look and feel smoother.
Yeah.
It gives it a glow. And if you've got little discolorations and things, it's really helpful for that. The people who are telling you it's going to remove a lot of deeper lines or really help with scarring or anything like that, I think that's overclaiming what it can do.
Nothing for acne scars?
Minimal effect in my experience. I really think I view microdermabrasion as like if you take your car and you wash your car is going to look better no matter what your car is.
Right.
It's not the same as buying a new car. It's not a facelift. It's not anything major.
Is there a step up? What's a step up from microderm?
Step up from that?
Yeah.
It depends what you're looking for, but steps up would be things like deeper chemical peels that take off the top layer of skin and do more work, do more tightening, do more work on deeper lines.
The chemical peel does?
Yeah, chemical peel does. And
that's what I want.
The chemical peels. The thing is, though, it's sort of the more you want to do, the more downtime you got to be willing to put up with.
Well, how much downtime with a chemical peel? You want one?
Depending on which one you do, and I'd have to see you for that.
Yeah.
Depending on which one you do, it could be anywhere from a few days of some flaking and some redness all the way up to some pretty serious redness for a few weeks afterwards.
What are the dangers of that? I've heard questionable stuff with the chemical peel, no?
Well, you want to make sure that for a deeper chemical peel, you want it done by someone who's trained to do it. You're talking about a doctor doing it, not an esthetician.
Right.
The dangers would be scarring or discolorations of the skin for the most part.
That never go away? The discolorations?
Could be. I mean, that could be. You want to be real careful about what you do. And there you're talking about, that's not something we're going to do in the studio kind of thing. That's a lot more serious.
Probably in your car.
Yeah. Or outside in the parking lot.
Yes.
But, yeah, that's something you do either in the office or sometimes even in the OR, depending on what you're doing.
Really? I don't think I want that then. That sounds a little more entailed and dangerous.
Well, it's like you can view it sort of like as steps in a series. Microdermabrasion is something that almost everyone benefits from. It's like, everyone benefits from washing their car and keeping it clean. It's the same kind of thing. It's going to exfoliate your skin. It's going to make your skin look healthier and smoother and glow.
You want the microderm?
I'd love to do that.
You want some, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't really need it. You don't have anything. You don't have any lines or anything.
Well, he said Botox.
Yeah, Botox for your forehead. Yes, we'd love to have some.
Great.
When can she come?
Well, we'll go ahead and set that up with you guys, and we'll set up a day. And what we'll do is she'll come out there with the machine and go ahead and do that for you, and I'll come out if you have any questions or anything.
That'll be swell.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess we'll get in touch with you tomorrow, perhaps, and we can, or maybe even later today, and look at everyone's schedule and do that.
I'll have my grunt call you.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Dr. Schwartz.
Great.
Okay. I don't remember talking to him.
I do. Now that he got back on, you didn't talk to him very long. That's why.
What did we talk about?
Just you
Just
and
liposuction?
Yeah.
And I want the butt suck.
Right, butt suck.
Was he going to give me one?
He was giving you some prices and let you know what it was going to be. I don't remember if it was free or not.
Oh, well, I don't want to pay for one. My butt's not bad enough to pay for it.
Trey sent me his website. This Dr. Robert Schwartz, rsplastic.com.
Yeah, everybody's going to get that.
RS.
They're not going to get all that. Yes, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going? I'm the manager of the Magnolia Theater down in Dallas. We're showing 28 Days Later, and I wanted to offer you either a free screening after we close private or some passes if you want to come see it.
When's the latest that it shows?
The last show is at 10:25, and then the soonest we could get you in for a private screening is probably 11:30. Or you can come see it anytime. We have midnight shows on weekends.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And we have a bar.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So you can drink in the theaters. And
where's the Magnolia?
It's Lemon and McKinney, right off of 75.
I wonder what else I can get for free today.
You're on a roll.
Lemon and McKinney off 75.
Yes, sir.
That's not that far from here.
No, it's dumb.
Maybe we can go one weekend.
Past the Crescent.
How long are you going to have it?
I would say at least for one more week, probably 2.
Okay. All right, let me put you on hold. We'll get your number.
All right.
There's some chick that's been on hold for 33 minutes just to tell me I'm going to die.
Of anything specific?
Doesn't say. Okay. It just says, line 8, Rhonda, you're going to die. Yeah, Rhonda?
Hey, Russ. How are you?
Fine.
Sweetie, you're worrying me.
About what?
You're not going to die unless, if you wouldn't say that, I'm not going to live to be 50. I'm not going to live to be 50.
No, I'm going to live to be 50, but when I hit 50, I'm going to whack myself.
Well, you shouldn't say that because, my father always said that. He said, I'm not going to live.
And did he do it?
You don't want to live to be 50. Yes, he did.
Exactly.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And you don't want to do that.
I don't want to live past 50.
You.
I don't. I have nothing to offer.
Well,
I'm already falling apart. Tack on another 7.5 years or however. What am I, 42?
I'll be in great shape. 42.
You're going to speak it right into existence.
Yeah, I'm going to be 43. Okay, so whatever.
So you'll speak it right into existence, and before you know it...
I'm falling apart at 42. Another 7 years, I'm going to be
You're not
grunt.
falling apart.
Yes, I am.
I've seen you look great.
I got hair falling out. I got ass cancer.
No.
I got dementia.
No, neither one.
And I got dementia.
No.
Well, I'm getting old, too. I know what you mean by dementia, but...
Now, did your dad whack himself?
To have you on the radio with dementia.
Did your dad die or he kill himself?
Well, actually, I don't know if we're just in denial or not, but they put on the death report that it was suicide, but we want to say it was an accident.
Well, how did you find him?
He was actually in the house. We were all arguing at the time.
Yeah.
And my mother told me to run out with the children because I'm much older than some of my siblings. And she went in there and come back out and said he had done it. And so we don't know because we had a chair right next to the bed, and it was a .357 Magnum. So we don't know if he fell and it just kind of went off or if he actually did it. But that's why, and it's kind of crazy because the whole time, as long as I can remember, that's what he always said.
Did your daddy drink?
Yes, he did.
Was he drinking at the time when this was going on?
Yes, he was.
Wow.
Yes, he was. And he had actually, he was on a lot of different medication and stuff, and he had stopped taking it all at once. And they said that that's not a good thing to do when you're on a lot of medication.
I don't think it was really what your daddy was saying. I think it was your daddy had other problems.
Oh, yeah, he had other problems. But for years and years and years, that's all we heard him say is, I'm not going to live to be 50. I don't want to live past 50 because I think he was always worried about his appearance as well.
Yes.
And
I'm telling you, I don't want to turn into one of these things like Burt Reynolds.
You won't.
Because you see him on television, and he doesn't look real anymore.
Well, it just scares me because I'd heard you saying this for several, because I listen to you every day.
Sweetie, that's 7 more years that you can put up with this. And you know what? After 7 more years of me bitching and moaning about getting old, I'm sure you're going to want me dead anyway.
Well, then when the dementia really gets, deeper and deeper and you have...
Who's got dementia?
Well, as you lose your mind, I think it'd be even better.
Quit it. You're 42. Quit saying when you lose your mind. You're not going to lose your mind.
Yes, I am.
People in their 70s and 80s. My grandmother lived to be almost 100. She was sharp as a tack.
Well, not everybody is like that.
Took care of herself like you
look at some of these signs, though, where you got people that get so old, they don't even know what to call the utensils in the bathroom. Where's that thing for my mouth?
That's Alzheimer's. It's a disease. It's not just getting old. That's a disease.
Well, sweetie, I just want to make sure that you stop it right now because, you're going to speak it right into existence. And I've heard it several times.
Yes.
I've heard it a lot.
That's because I'm not even done.
That's what Luana says.
What?
You say something enough, like, even jokingly, you can bring it into existence.
Okay, fine. Perfect. That's what I want.
Perfect.
No, you
50.
do not.
That's plenty. You know what? Seriously, that's long enough because everything after that, you start deteriorating. Look at McNeil.
It's a different case. Everybody's different. He doesn't take care of himself like
he does now.
You look great.
Well, thank you, sweetie.
You look great. You should not even be worried about that.
Thank you. Unpucker. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Man,
quit it.
When's my contract run out here? 2006? Wherever I sign after that, I'm only signing for another, whatever it's going to take me to 50.
4 more years.
Okay. Stop. I'm not kidding.
So you're going to off yourself?
Yep.
I've forgotten how you said you're going to do it. You got to write me that down.
It'll look like I was just doing something stupid instead of looking like suicide.
All right.
That way your family doesn't, bear the brunt of, the what do we do? Why did our kid kill himself? This, I'll just look like an idiot.
All right.
This is the perfect way to go. I've already got it all mapped out in my head. Exactly where I would. When I do it.
Sick.
Just where I'll have everything where it needs to go. The scenario will be set up. By 50, Abby will be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, another 7 years she'll be gone.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Just quit it. This is worrying me. Quit it.
Whack.
No.
Yes. So if I die any other way than the way that only you know.
Okay. Then we know that.
Then it wasn't suicide.
Okay.
Be beaten to death with a claw hammer.
Right.
That ain't me.
I'll make a note of that.
Thank you. How we doing, Eddie? Hi, Jason.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Bird Eyes was sitting in a restaurant today, kind of across from us, and his words talking to 2 other guys were, what can we legally do to get Russ Martin off our ass?
Really?
Yes.
How very damn strange, because I got a voicemail today.
What can we legally do to...
What, you thought that line was so entertaining you want to hear yourself say it again?
No, I'm just checking the radio just to make sure it is down.
Yes. You turned it up to make sure it was down.
It was on just a little bit.
You're good.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I got another voicemail today. It's funny that you would bring that. How long was their conversation, Jason?
We were there probably about 30 minutes.
And did they talk about that the whole time?
Just about.
What restaurant was it?
It was one in Arlington.
What was the name of it?
Off Air.
Oh, all right. Hang on. What do you work there?
No, I got friends and family there.
All right, hold on. Wait. Okay, you're off. Okay. All right, hang on. All right, you're back on now.
All right.
I'll have to write it down because I've never heard of the restaurant. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we'll take a break. I'll retrieve my voicemail because it's got another word that's got to be bleeped out. This goes exactly with what Jason was talking about. I didn't know Craddock was back in town. I thought he was off on vacation.
I did too. I thought he was taking 2 or 3 weeks off. But they're back.
Hey, he was there.
And what did the 2 guys look like that were with him?
Professional, wearing suits.
Black, white, long hair, short hair?
Lawyer looking.
Yeah.
I know I don't say much, but...
No, that's okay. That's plenty. That goes along with the voicemail that I got.
Hey.
All right. Thank you, Jason. All right.
Interesting.
Good. Mm-hmm. Fine. See if there's any legal way to get me off your ass. You started it. Stealing my crap.
Yes.
And acting like it's your own. And thinking you can get away with it. Fine. Keep stealing it. Nothing you can do to get me off your ass, Kenny.
Not legally. We're not.
Everything the PIs are doing is all
above board.
Okay. Good. I'm glad this is crawling up his ass. Maybe he'll get ass cancer too. Because if anybody deserves it, it's him. Almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
About the voicemail. It's short. It's only like 4 or 5 words, but it's got a hole in it.
Okay.
So I got to go back and bleep that out. All right. Load up a quick break, Eddie, and we'll I'll pull that up.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
I forgot the name of the restaurant. Oh, did you get it, Dan? Did he tell you off the air? What?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh. Is that a big restaurant?
It's not a chain. It's a kind of a bar and grill type place. It's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we have people watching him now. Are the PIs back on him now that he's back?
Yes. Talked to him this morning, and they were trying to devise different ways of doing certain things. The house down their street from them.
Thank you.
It's still available, so they're utilizing that. But it's just they're afraid that they're going to make these people mad if they keep going over there too much.
Oh, I got it.
So they're trying to find different ways of
watching his house.
That and
what was the deal on his trash? We get that yet?
No, they went through the lady that was walking out with the trash. They got her trash and went through it, and they found nothing with Craddock's name on it.
Oh. He's got to have trash someplace, because if the trash guys are saying he stopped getting rid of it back in October, he's got to be doing something with it. He's shipping it out somehow, even if he's doing it in the middle of the night.
I was going to say maybe...
Or he hauls it to work with him and they throw it away. Has anybody gone through the dumpster where he works?
There's the one that's closest to the parking garage where they work.
Right.
They've gone through that and couldn't find anything. But they said that there's another one that they can't get access to, that they have to find somebody on the inside.
Do we have a mole over there?
Yeah, and they're not as helpful as I thought they were going to be.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I told him a way to get me off his ass.
I know. You just do that.
Just admit you've been stealing my stuff and knock it off. That's the stand-up thing to do. Don't go through your lawyers, you little pussy.
You ain't gonna do it.
How do we get him to stop? Stop stealing my stuff. Steal from somebody else. Better yet, come up with your own crap.
Yes.
I'm very sad that you're doing a morning show, a syndicated morning show, and you got to steal from a local guy. I'm just a local boy doing my own local show.
Right. Trying to make your way through this world.
And every time you steal something of mine, it saturates the bit and it dilutes my effectiveness.
Yes.
I'm not getting off your ass. Or that fat thing that you married.
You enjoy that way too much.
It's just all perfect.
I know.
He's butt ugly.
Yes.
He's got a broken nose. He's got hair shooting out of it. He's got a floaty eye. And he married a fat wife with moles on her butt.
Yeah, you almost couldn't write it any better.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I know I've said this before, but I got to ask again.
Yeah?
I wonder how many wishes he's got left.
I think he's out. He's rubbed it once too often.
Somebody got a mongoloid genie.
Yeah.
Hey. Fireworks. What is it? Go ahead, Steven.
I was just calling to let Russ know that some of my friends and I, we were driving around shooting off fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And we went by Kid Craddock's house.
Does everybody know where he lives?
Apparently.
Yeah, well, I know. Well, some of my friends and I know where he lives.
Let me take you off the air and just tell me the name of the street. Hold on. Don't say it. What is it? By what? Okay. All right. I think that's right. All right. Go ahead. You're back on the air.
Okay. Yeah, so we're driving around messing with some friends, and we drive by his neighborhood. And we get the idea to shoot off some fireworks for you, you know? So,
well, first of all, you need to mention that I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, yeah, you had nothing to do with it, absolutely.
Okay.
Just, have a little fun.
All right.
And we shoot them off.
Which I have to tell you not to do that again because it's certainly illegal.
Okay, we're not doing that anymore.
And dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead with your story.
All right, so we drive by, and one of my friends gets out, shoots one off, a few off here, and we drive off, and come back by, and you know how he's really paranoid and everything.
He should be now.
About his daughter and everything, all that stuff. He's just overprotective.
I'm not going to do anything with his daughter.
We come back by, and just to see what's going on, and there's a light on in the front porch, like this little window. And we look, and right as we drive by, he just shuts it off immediately, like, cause you can tell he's looking out the window, trying to see what the hell's going on.
How the hell did everybody find out where he lives?
I don't know.
I don't know. You know how when he first bought this house, he kind of gave clues, and everybody knows, it's North Arlington here.
I can see that.
They say that on the air?
It's a very yeah, he has. It's a very cliquey kind of area, and there's a celebrity moves in. Everybody kind of talks.
Oh. Nobody wants me in my neighborhood.
No. Somebody moved out because of you, I believe.
Yeah, 2 blocks over. No, the house is still for... Thanks, Steve.
2 blocks away, and they felt they had to move out.
That's what the guy that lives next door to me, he said there's a street a block over that's up for sale, and they're asking either slightly below market or close to it just so they can sell it. And he said the rumor in the homeowners association was it was because of me.
You don't do anything.
In fact, I got one of the nicest yards on the block.
You do. Mowing it 3 times the other day.
I don't think it's growing back.
Oh, please.
Can you mow it that too short?
Yeah, you can burn it.
Yeah, the roots, the sun.
But I'm watering it a lot.
Yeah, but if the sun cooks it.
I killed my grass.
You may have.
Because I looked at it today, it's like, normally it grows a lot in 2 or 3 days.
Right.
It ain't growing that much.
You may have scalped it.
I got grass that grows through concrete. Why is it don't grow through dirt?
You may have heard it. It'll probably grow back.
It'll grow back, won't it?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. Yeah, it ain't moving too much. Looks like winter came early to my house.
Don't do that again.
I thought, you know what? You can see too much of the dead grass because I leave it thick, and I want it to look really green. So if I mow all the dead grass really down close to the dirt and then let it grow up a lot, you can't see the dead grass. Does that make sense?
Perfect.
Okay. It ain't growing up.
You heard it.
Whatever. What are we talking about, my grass?
We're talking about his house and celebrities and neighborhoods.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, good for him. I'm glad everybody loves having him in the neighborhood. I'm just surprised at all the people that call and go, hey, I just rode by Craddock's house and this is going on, or this happened, or we did this, or whatever.
People we're not even setting up. We're now checking on.
Oh, I don't want anybody to go by his house. We have professional people doing this. Nobody else is invited to go do it, nor are you encouraged because that's illegal. I mean, you can go by, but I certainly don't want anybody doing anything. Mm-hmm. We're not doing anything. We're just irritating the hell out of him. And I will continue. And this will not stop. Oh, I didn't play the message. Okay, where'd I store it?
Yo, Russ, hey, it's Mark Cuban, dude. How do you like the job I did?
Let me roll my house. Punk.
Next saved message.
Hey, man. I'm f***ing tired of you talking about me and my wife.
That's not the one.
The nigga with the cookie.
Somebody feed him.
Wet it.
The whistles got whoop.
Hang on. Oh, here it is.
I'll see you in court, asshole.
Ooh.
That's all it was.
Well, that goes along with what was said earlier.
If that's him, that makes sense with what this guy said he heard at that restaurant.
Yeah.
I still don't think the one that I played yesterday, I don't think that one's Craddock. The words he used fit.
Right.
Would sound like something he would say, leave my house alone, but it didn't sound like him at all. I don't know how anybody got that out of it. Let me see if I saved that.
First saved message.
Leave my f***ing house alone, you f***ing ass. This is bullshit.
I still think that sounds like McNeil.
It does, toward the end, but not the beginning.
But again, first saved message.
Well, that's a chick at the beginning.
Not that one.
Oh.
Leave my f***ing house alone, you
Okay, that doesn't sound like McNeil.
No.
Now, from this point on,
f***ing ass. This is bullshit.
that sounds like McNeil, because I've heard him say that a lot.
Yeah, from the word this is, that sounds like McNeil. But when you're stressed, like I said, your voice changes a lot.
Now, this one sounds like him to me, even though we can't verify if it is or not.
Next saved message.
Hey, man.
This is from like several months ago.
I'm f***ing tired of you talking about me and my wife.
And if this is really him?
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be the good guy on the air, right?
Yes, family-oriented, soccer mom's kids.
Yeah. And language like this?
Wow.
Like I said, I don't know if this is him or not.
I don't know what your fixation is, but why don't you move the f*** on, huh?
And then the court thing.
I'll see you in court, asshole.
Yeah. That definitely sounds, but you never know.
No, because if whoever it is, they're not identifying themselves.
Correct.
Hi, Jared.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to ask you a quick question.
All right.
How would you rate a chick that's 5'7", weighs about 165, 170 pounds? Would you rate her as normal, kind of chubby, pleasantly plump, claim fat.
Buddy, that's disgusting. Why are you even asking?
Well, because I just want to know if you'd go out with someone like that.
No. Wait a minute. What's the weight height again?
Okay, she's 5'7", maybe 5'8", weighs 160, 170.
Hold on. What do you weigh, John?
I'm 178.
You gained some weight?
I've lost some weight.
You ain't lost no weight.
I'm from my lowest point, I'm up about 5 pounds, but I was up about 15.
I don't understand what you just said.
I've lost weight.
Since when?
Since about 2 months ago. I gained a little bit of it back. And
how much you gained back?
I'm back down to 15.
You gained 15 back?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
I just got off my little eating regime. Little snack machines down the hall.
You're not bringing stuff to eat?
I started back doing that.
Oh, okay. So you weigh about 175, 178?
Yeah.
All right, you're how tall?
5'10".
Okay, and this chick's 5'7", 160?
Yeah.
No. Why would you even ask?
Well, I was just kind of wondering.
Buddy, are you banging a Porky?
Well,
Buddy, is my buddy getting some Zoe?
I always say she's Porky. I had to roll her and fly her and mark off the wet spots.
Well, that's very funny, and I've certainly missed the third grade, and I'd love to hear that again. But is my buddy screwing at Porky?
I guess if you had to define it that way, I guess so.
Buddy, why?
Oh, well, to me, she doesn't look that big.
Well, I mean, if you're okay with that.
Well, if you had to ask.
Well, I just wonder if it would meet your standards.
No.
I can see now it does.
Because you said 160, right?
Right.
That's what I weigh. I'm not banging something as big as I am.
Well, you afraid she might knock you out of the bed?
I don't know. Maybe I run out of flour. Idiot.
No, that's heavy. For a chick, especially.
5'7", 160. No.
Yeah.
If I'm 6 foot and 160, you knock off 3 or 4 inches. That does not sound attractive to me.
Mm-mm.
Ew.
See it all the time in the malls. It's amazing. You watch these chicks, and they're huge, and they're pushing baby carriages.
Yeah.
So, someplace.
Unless they just set in some sperm.
Mm-mm.
You don't know?
No, it doesn't work that way.
You almost want to ask them. You sit in some sperm?
No. You got to want to ask who did this to you?
Yeah. Where's the guy that did this? You almost want to start dating ugly chicks just so you can treat them like crap.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, you just do what you wouldn't do.
I don't get it.
Oh, you just don't buy them flowers. You don't really take them to dinner. Make them take me out. Come pick me up. Buy me stuff. Suck up to me. Take me on trips. Buy me jewelry.
They would. Especially older fat women.
Yeah.
They have money. A lot of guys that do that.
And then you never sleep with them.
Oh.
Oh, you let them look at it.
Oh, I see.
Or you put on a strap on and do them.
Why?
So it ain't yours.
Oh, I see. I see. Do things to them in public.
Yeah.
Finish on or whatever. Make them wear it around. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say it.
What do you mean? Like stand up in the black-eyed pea and just go, hey! Now we're done eating. Wear that.
I'll wear that. Wipe that off.
Yeah, you leave that on. I'm going to leave you. Wipe that off and see how much longer I stay with you. Wipe it off.
There are guys that get off on that whole thing. The whole, nobody, you better stay with me because nobody would love you anyway.
Yeah. Nobody would ever want you.
Put you in the pub. You're disgusting. You're lucky I'm here.
Yeah. I'm going to leave and you see who else you can get.
There's guys that do that. It's all a power thing.
Well, the chicks stay with them now.
Sure they do.
Because they know they can't get anybody
Low
better.
self-esteem, yeah.
Let's go back up to that club that we were at over the weekend and pick up ugly chicks.
Okay.
We talked about doing this before because that's got to be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
You go up and ask for a phone number and go, hey, would you buy me a drink? Because you know that's going to be, none of us are Tom Cruise, but you know that's going to be the best offer they get all night. Because there were some chicks in there, they were absolutely hideous, and you know they spent 2 or 3 hours getting all cleaned up and defleed before they headed to the restaurant or to the club.
Right. Be a great way to drink free.
Those dips take a long time to dry.
Yes.
I'd love to do that. Just go out one night, just like chicks do, and have a bunch of chicks buy me drinks. You know, like hot chicks have guys.
Yeah. And when you're just done, you just scoot out the door.
Yeah.
Like chicks always do.
Or just give them a phone number. Hey, call me. Give them the number of Trade's house or something. Can't wait to see you again. I had such a great time. Next time we may have some sex.
Call call me at this number.
Yeah. Call me this number.
That's me.
And if I'm not there, you keep calling back.
That's me.
Chick's been doing it to us for years.
I know, but it's our own fault. It's our own fault.
Well, it's time to flip-flop it. Whose fault is it then when we do it to them?
That's to be their fault.
Thank you. Somebody kissing my ass for a while. I'm tired of running after chicks.
Hot chicks kiss your ass anyway.
Not enough. Plus, they're all nuts. The really hot ones. Oh, yeah. The hotter they are, the nutter they are. Look at Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. What was that story about her? God, I have it somewhere.
I don't know.
It was, I won't look it up, but it was about her self-mutilating or something.
Oh, something she used to do with Billy Bob Thornton. They get they get out knives and do weird crap together.
Yeah, I got it somewhere.
The hotter, I don't know what it is about being so hot that makes you nutty. You never hear fat, ugly chicks walking around with knives?
No.
Unless they're trying to keep you from leaving.
No. And you know she's just absolutely crazy hot in bed.
Yeah.
Because the nuttiest ones are.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey.
Hold on a second. How we doing, Eddie? All right, go ahead, sweetie.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to know what, your ideal girl looks like. Just out of curiosity.
You mean just physically or the overall package? Because if you make them too hot, they're going to be too high maintenance, and you're not going to want to mess with it for long.
Right, well, do you like tiny girls? Do you like...
You know what? I've dated, I've run the gamut. I've dated them that, were... What is about this high? About 5'5"?
5'5", yeah.
5'4". Last chick I dated was about 5'4". And I've dated them that were my height. I don't really care. As long as they're cute, I'm attracted to them, and we got something in common.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Well, I really wish you'd find somebody, because I hate listening to you being miserable.
I'm not miserable. You know what? Let me turn it around this way. If I found the perfect relationship and I was happy, would you really care about that?
Would I personally really care?
Yeah. How entertaining is that?
Well, I know, but I listen to you every day, so, I kind of like,
You want me to be happy?
I want you to be happy.
Well, that's very sweet of you.
And, I think you're awesome, and you have a really great personality, and I think you deserve to be happy with somebody.
Well, that's very sweet. I appreciate that.
And, also, the older you get, the sexier you get. Don't ever forget that.
Guys can get away with that. Yeah. Chicks don't.
Well, I know. My boyfriend's 25 years older than I am.
Ew. How old are you?
24.
Why are you dating a 50-year-old guy?
Because he is sweet. And I love him to death. I really do.
What's a naked 50-year-old guy look like?
I don't know.
You've been with young guys, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it gross when you see him naked?
No, not at all.
Doesn't he have hair growing in holes?
Right.
Does he?
It's not really any different. Everybody always says that, but
it's got to be different.
But it's
at
not.
50, the age spots starts coming in. That's another reason I ain't getting past 50. I don't want age spots. I don't want liver spots. I don't want my hair falling out. I don't look like I got the gangrene.
His hair isn't falling out. He's a very attractive man.
Yeah.
So,
But doesn't he look weird naked?
No, he doesn't at all. Not to me, he doesn't. But of course, I love him though.
Well, that's true, and you're probably no prize.
What?
Damn.
Russ.
I'm sorry, it slipped out. I meant it, but I didn't mean to say it.
You are, oh my God.
That was still very sweet of you to call.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What? You're cold.
Hey. All right, break here. Please. Okay. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Russ Martin Show. On.
Somebody just sent the article about the Jolie and the knives. Did you see it?
Okay.
It's on the Hotmail account.
Yeah, I pulled it up off Yahoo.
All right. Let me take this. We'll do news. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was just wondering if that is Bird Eyes calling you, didn't you get him for phone harassment?
Nah, because it's a business phone radio station.
Okay. I was just curious. Hey, one other thing. Is Happy the Clown dead? Is that a dead issue now?
Probably.
Uh-oh.
I can't. I thought about that the other day. I can't visualize when we're going to have time to go back and finish it. We could release the parts that we shot. It ain't going to make no sense.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
What?
The parts that we shot Steve. Are me getting it up the took.
Well, if we don't finish the movie, you ain't got to get it again because the part we shot, we'd have to reshoot because we changed the police uniforms.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry, Eddie. I can't visualize. Can anybody think of a time where we would have time to finish it?
No. You can take a whole vacation to do it. I mean,
maybe if we did it over the Christmas holidays.
I normally go out of town. I go see family.
See, that's the other reason. I'm screwing it up.
I'm not screwing it up. I have family to go see.
I wouldn't mind doing it over the Christmas holidays. I'm happy. That's one of the few times of the year that I'm happy.
Why?
I don't know.
Just makes you... Sorry.
That and fall. I love fall. Love the change of the season. My birthday's in October.
Yeah?
State Fair of Texas. Halloween. I love October.
Let's do it.
The rest of the year sucks.
Does not. Summer's wonderful.
I hate summer.
Why? Because it's hot?
Yes.
And you love to mow your yard. You love to get out.
I do the yard mowing just for exercise. The Batmobile's too hot.
Do you hear what you're whining about? Your Batmobile is too hot.
I know. It turned into a big pussy.
Damn.
I don't know how you drive around that thing in the costume. I'd pass out.
I would think they probably keep him in a trailer right before they shoot. It was actually a television show. It wasn't real.
But that's my favorite time is fall.
Okay.
Everything's just cool.
Well, we don't have any more time off till Christmas. I don't believe we have like a full week off until Christmas.
But I find one.
Why?
I bet I can negotiate some time off between now and Christmas.
How?
Watch.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead, Jim.
Russ.
Yes, sir.
Man, I got a question for you.
All right.
I need you to take a look at the situation. Let me know what you think I should do. I live in Plano.
Mm-hmm.
I got a roommate that just moved in with about 6 months ago. And you know how kind of old houses, the old vacuum cleaner systems, where they kind of hook
they have them in the wall.
Garage.
Yeah, I think some newer houses are doing that.
Right.
Yeah. So you could do it like in the garage or the house or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And you can put like the nozzle in the wall.
Right.
And that's how you do it. Well, a couple
Central
days
vac.
ago, caught my roommate with his thingy in one of those nozzles.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's gay?
No.
Or
that depends on what he was pretending it was.
Well, he's 25 years old. He's not 16 anymore.
So I still do that. I still do it with my shop vac.
You not?
Yes, I do.
You do not.
You can hold it straight out. That's how powerful that Craftsman.
What if it gets caught in there?
Well, you don't stick it all the way in.
What if you accidentally make a mistake?
You don't. And you damn sure don't do it drunk anymore. What?
Anymore?
What?
So you don't think I should do anything about it?
Damn.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's normal.
All right.
It is. Thank you.
You hear stories about people who put them in those pool skimmers that, suck in a lot of...
I believe you've done that. This is like the story you told 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, I said it on the air?
Yes.
Oh.
That's where the whole pool skimmer joke came from. Right?
Oh, okay.
Like you banging pool skimmers.
What are pool skimmers? You do dumb things when you're drunk.
Well, you don't do the shop vac anymore.
Did it catch you?
Yes.
Yes.
And it just gets to the end of it.
Right.
And you can't get over to the shop. My eyes are starting to water. And you can't get to the shop vac quick enough. And you start kicking around and you kick it over sideways and the on-off button is right on the top and you got to reach over. That hurts.
Yes, I would imagine. Don't. We don't do that anymore.
But it's funny because it's so powerful. You can hold it out like right in front of it and actually hold it straight out. It's fun.
Bring it up here. You brought all your other tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
I'm not going to watch that. No.
Well, why am I going to bring it up here?
Do it yourself. Have some chick do it.
Okay. Movie during the show. What? Hi, John.
Hey, Russ. How you doing?
Good.
Quick question.
Yep.
Why not just, actually not a question, but an idea. While you're doing the show, why not do the movie at the same time? Kind of an on-location thing? Plenty of content.
All right, hang on. I'm thinking. I'm working this out in my head.
All right.
It's not a bad idea.
I don't know how you do that.
Why?
Do this show and do a movie?
You forget about doing the show, and you actually just run the audio of us shooting the movie. That's really not that bad of an idea. At first blush, it sounds kind of stupid, but as you start, that's why I stopped for a second, started working it through my head. It actually could work.
You like that?
Yeah. Thanks, John. Think about it for a second. You don't do news or traffic or anything, and just have somebody back at the station to run spots occasionally. And we just set up mics, and you hear the whole process of the movie being made.
It's just boring. Making movies is boring.
Well, I know, but there's always something going on.
Yeah.
And if we're, doing some kind of scene change or the lighting's moving, then at that point, you go over to the mic and do part of the show.
I could see that. You hate remotes. That's one thing I
hate remotes just because I'm away from my stuff.
Right.
But if we're actually working, then I got something else to focus on. I'm not really concerned about the content on the show.
You'd have to shoot a lot. You'd have to shoot fast. Because otherwise it would be real boring.
Yeah.
Because with real movies, hours go by with nothing happening.
Well, those are the times that we could actually, stop and do news or whatever.
It's complicated, but interesting.
I never thought about that. Let's talk about that tonight.
Okay.
Now I got that date tonight.
Okay.
How's my ringworm look?
It's fine. You did your hair really well today. You can't see it. Went right like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. You can't see it at all.
See it, Eddie?
No.
See, the poof is...
Yeah, you got it right.
The front's covered it up.
All right. Okay.
Just as you're talking to her, kind of look off to the left a lot.
Like this?
Yeah. Good. Give her that Jody Dean pose. Off, staring off.
Yeah, like there's something off in the distance that's caught my interest.
Oh, that was so bad.
What a goob. I still can't believe that article in D Magazine. We still have that up here?
Someplace.
I still think he's a genius.
When I get that chick.
When I read through the whole story in D, it's talking about his screwed up life and everything that's happened and how his marriages have all crap. And then at the end, it's talking about how he's going to church now and he reads the Bible and spends all this time, talking to God, and he misses this chick and he thinks about her every day. At that point of the story, because it was the last line, right, I knew exactly what he was doing. Because there was no reason for him to go and absolutely just pour out his soul to D Magazine. For two reasons. It's not going to help his career.
No.
And if you're going to do that, you certainly want to tell somebody that people are going to read it.
Read it, yes.
If you're going to do something like that, tell it to the green sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That picture. You got to go to D Magazine. Is this picture actually on the website?
Yes.
You got to go to dmagazine.com and dig around and just look for the picture.
There's one similar to that. No, not that exact shot, but it's the same photo shoot, same look in the face. It's just that dark room, a white glow right around the back of his head, and he's staring off into the
deep in thought.
That's the word, deep in thought.
But that's what it is. And it pissed me off that I got to the very end of the story and I realized, okay, that's what it is. I think about her every day.
She'll read this and she'll come back.
Right. Look how much she loves me. He's talked about me. That was the whole focal point of his article in D Magazine. I'll go back to him.
Good.
There's an article where people meet people. Whether you're looking for Mr. Right or Mr. Right Now, skip the bars and nightclubs and check out these hot spots. We swear they're the best places to meet singles in Dallas. Mockingbird Point, Dog Park at White Rock Lake.
It's a good place.
Yeah, you take your dog out. Because when I first got Abby, I'm running around with her, and these chicks are asking me questions. What kind of dog is that? The hell do you think it is? It's a Shih Tzu.
That's not.
That's funny to say.
Yeah, it is.
And after a while, I realized they're starting conversation. Yep. So yeah, walking a dog anyway. Like I said, go to the animal shelter, Operation Kindness. Walk dogs as a volunteer. There are plenty of chicks up there.
One time they ever lost that dog, and we all went out in the White Rock area looking. I couldn't believe the hot chicks with dogs out there.
Yeah. That's the time that you tried to hose Everett out of that $1,000.
Why would I hose him out of money? What are you talking about?
You thought you found his dog. Everett had the $1,000 reward.
I thought that was his dog.
You called me on the cell phone. You went, I'm over here at, off Garland Road in Buckner. I think I found the dog.
I was excited.
I went, exactly where are you? He goes, bring the money. That's exactly what you said.
Why would you say
bring the money. Where's the dog? Where's the money?
I didn't say that. I didn't try to hose anybody. I really was excited because I thought he found his dog. I didn't take his cash.
That's the first thing you said.
I was out there because I was a friend.
You kept, I had to finally get the location out of you. I went, where are you? I don't know. Why don't you know? Where's the money?
You're making it up.
Bring the dog. Bring the money.
Say that. I didn't.
All right, so that's one.
Yeah.
Central Market.
Oh, yeah. I've been to those.
What is that?
It's a really cool grocery store. They got a lot of really neat foods. They don't have that many in town, though.
So let's talk about your prime meat market. Trust us. The produce isn't the only thing getting squeezed and thumped here. A gourmet's haven, Central Markets, where is it? 5750 East Lovers. And there's one on Coit and Plano, one in West Freeway in Fort Worth. A Tom Thumb over by SMU off of Greenville and Lovers.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
That used to be a hot spot for, I don't know if they still go over there. Is that Old Town? Yeah. That used to be a hot spot for SMU co-eds to hang out. Okay, what else here? Larry North's Fitness at Highland Park Village.
Been there.
Says it's a hot place. Starbucks at West Village. I'll pass.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I ain't dating no chick that pays $8 for coffee. Because they're going to expect me to pay for it.
Would not be your style of chick.
I've done it. You pay like $2 or $3 for a little cup of, I don't know. What's that stuff that's just a pure shot of caffeine?
Espresso?
I guess. Yeah. Is that what it is? It's a little thing, and it tastes like crap. I don't care how you dress it up, it tastes like crap. Why would you drink that?
Because they think it's somebody might like it, but most people go there because they think it's hip. A place to be seen. They sit out on the patio.
Why can't you can get the same stuff though at 7-Eleven?
Certainly. Well, they have some mixture drinks. They got espressos. They have other things you can't get at 7-Eleven.
And I ain't tipping them. No. They got that big tip jar there. I ain't tipping that.
$5 bottle or cup of coffee.
No.
I know. My kid used to go when he had no cash. He'd be like, we're going up to Starbucks. For what? Triple latte.
It's a triple latte.
Yeah, it's just
sounds like something in the circus.
It's iced chocolate milk coffee.
Great. Okay. It's a D magazine thing. Is it a guy or a girl on line 6? Well, it says Mel. Okay. How are we doing, Eddie? All right. Go ahead, Mel.
Hi, Russ.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I was thinking that I think you should take me to the Magnolia Theater.
Why is that?
Well, because, since you came back from vacation,
yes,
you've been talking a lot about how, you don't have any kind of companionship. All you have are these girls throwing their poon in your face and all this other stuff. And, what you really need is someone who will just go out with you and have a fun time and not, be trying to get in your pants and stuff like that. And and you said this yourself. You remember saying this, that you were getting spoiled? Do you remember saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Are you pretty?
Yes, I'm pretty. Yes, I'm pretty.
And you're how old?
I'm 20. But anyways.
What do you weigh? What do you weigh?
I told the guy, my weight fluctuates between 103 and 105.
All right, that's fine. How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
Okay, that's fine.
That's good.
Okay.
That's short,
so anyway,
though. It is very short.
Well, it is kind of short. I'm petite.
You're short. That's almost midget. 5 foot's midget, isn't it?
No.
Are you a midget?
No.
When you sit on the couch, do your legs stick straight out?
No.
Are you a midget?
No.
Is the bottom part is from your waist down? Is it like extra short?
Quit.
No.
Are you longer from the waist up?
Everything is proportional, right?
Do you look like Stream Bean from Hee Haw?
No. So anyways.
You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Russ, I'm concerned because, you're talking about how you went on vacation.
Well, I know that, but I can't go to the movies with a monkey.
No.
Hey!
Monkey? She's probably very nice. That's very
nice.
She's
5'1". That's short.
100 pounds.
I don't care about the weight. That's short. That's like right here.
No, it's not.
It is, too.
If you're 6 foot, that's 4 feet. It's about even with your neck.
Right here?
Just about right there.
It's about
Didn't
right
you say
here.
earlier that you wouldn't want to be? And
that doesn't mean I'm going to start dating handicapped people, sweetie.
Russ, be nice. I'm calling you out of concern for real because today you were talking about, you want to kill yourself before you're 50, and also you just really need some happiness and not be so concerned with the exterior. Although I do have a nice exterior, that's not the point.
Are you really skinny? Are you like model skinny? Because that's gross.
No, actually I'm not. I work out, so I have like muscle on me and stuff.
Okay.
But
where are you right now? I'd like to see you. I'm excited and I'm intrigued. You sound like a sweet girl. You sound intelligent. Sounds like we'd have plenty to talk about.
I think so too, Russ. But I'm in Denton. I'm a student here at UNT.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of far, and I don't quite know where you're supposed
What are you taking
it?
What are you taking at UNT?
Well, I'm a clinical laboratory sciences major. It's like pre-med.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's smart, too.
Yeah. Well, all you got to do is just drive down 35 all the way here to the station.
Drive down 35? That seems pretty vague.
Well, I mean, Dan could give you directions, but that's what it is. Down 35 all the way down to...
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird.
And you want me to show up today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I had plans to study, but...
We could be soulmates. Now, if you want to go ahead and study and miss the chance of being soulmates.
Well, see, the thing is my schedule is better because I have a test next week.
Yes.
If we went to the Magnolia Theater next weekend.
Right.
So...
Well, I need to see you now so I can open up my schedule for next weekend. I have some married chicks I got to dump.
Okay, well, let me... Can I call you back in a little bit?
Sure, I'll be
and
here.
see if that's possible because I kind of have some obligations right now.
Okay, I understand. Well, you sound very sweet.
Okay, well, I'll call you back, Russ.
Okay.
Hey, put me on the phone with Dan so I can get directions.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye. Okay. Go ahead, Dan.
She's 20. Can she get into the Magnolia? I think they serve alcohol.
I don't care.
Okay.
We'll draw a mustache on her. She'll look older.
Gotcha. Perfect.
She's going to come up. You know what it's going to be.
No.
All right, can we do news here? Of course we can't. I don't even know why I asked. Oh, this looks like a good phone call to go into a break with.
Okay.
Hi, Fred.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Hey, JD.
Yes.
I would love to kick your ass.
Well, thank you. Come on up and do it. Why?
Okay, because you are a money-stealing, dog-killing, Negro-hating a-hole. Yes. I'd like to use your spinal cord as dental floss. I'd like to rip your head through your anus. And,
Dan, come in here. You let him through. What did he say when you screened it?
The first thing he said, which is JD needs his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Then after that, he was fine.
He sounded normal.
Yes.
Okay. That's your one for today.
I apologize.
Because we still have the flaming fan hat.
Yes.
With the rockets on it that we haven't lit off yet. McNeil's gone for the day, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
We should do that today.
Okay.
That one we got to do outside because it's going to set off the smoke detectors.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Live from the CBS studios in Dallas, Texas, it's the Russ Martin Show, starring Russ Martin with J.D. Ryan, Eddie Boyd, Trey Trentholm, Dan O'Malley, Gail Lightfoot, and the Russ Martin Band. And now, here's Russ.
What are we doing here? Traffic or news?
News. We haven't done news yet.
Okay. All right. Was that Jerry and the V-Man? What do they want?
He has some more audio for you to listen to if you want, and he was wanting to see if he could bring it up today, but it'd be after the office is closed.
Did we ever listen to the other stuff they sent?
I don't think we did, no. That was intercut with you and them.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah. We have it somewhere.
We got two of them. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Tell them no, we haven't used the other stuff. Thank you. Now, these two guys are in their late 20s?
Yes, I believe.
Hey, hold on a second. Don't hang up on him yet, Dan. Put him back on hold.
Hey, Russ.
How old are you guys?
Hey, Russ.
How old are you guys?
How old am I? I'm 33.
Okay, and how old's your buddy?
He's 31.
All right.
Did you play it?
No, I'm about to do it.
Oh,
which one are you, Jerry or the V-Man?
I'm Jerry.
Let me hear the Jerry.
From me?
Yeah. Or if you're Jerry, let me hear Jerry.
Hang on. Hello there, whore.
That's him.
That's Jerry. Where's the V-Man?
V-Man, he's not here.
Oh.
He's all the way in Lancaster. Now, see, Russ, the other one I have is of Kid Craddock.
The new one you have?
Yeah, it's funny. It's real funny. The other one is...
You said the first one was funny.
Huh?
You said the first one was funny.
Well, these are funnier.
No, you said the first one was funny.
Well, these you'll find a lot funnier. They actually have a purpose.
Were you on the Craddock show?
No.
Okay.
No, but it sounds like we were.
Well, let me listen to this second batch that you sent.
Okay, listen to one of you, or we interview you, or actually you interview us.
Okay. And it's what cut? Number one?
Should be the first one, yeah.
Okay. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it. I wish it was over already. Thank you. Now, did these guys originally send their first CD to you?
Yes, they did.
I want to hear the first one again. Look at this, 5:15, right in the middle of drive time.
Right.
They couldn't ask for better exposure than this.
No kidding.
This was really bad, though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I don't care if we're on this other rating period. I ain't doing it. V-Man, why do you have all that hair underneath your arms? And you do.
Now a classic bit.
Yeah. All right, let me listen to this. When they say cut one. Good, it's only a minute long. It will do news. What's wrong with your armpits? I don't know. That's their whole shtick.
I know, that was the gist of it.
Why are you so hairy? I don't know.
That's the first one. The first CD.
Yeah.
This is improved.
That's what they said.
I understand.
I haven't heard it. Here we go. Jerry and the V-Man. Former college students. Now, former college students. Why? I don't know.
What's Jerry and the V-Man?
I gotta hear more. We got Jerry and the V-Man. As heard on the Russ Martin Show in Dallas. Jerry and the V-Man.
And welcome back to Jerry and the V-Man. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry and the V-Man.
Okay, you almost got it down. One more time. Try it again. Try it one more time.
Hello, it's Jerry.
Now, you're close. You'll get it. Don't worry.
Now, what were you guys looking for, a critique or a job?
Well, I'd like a job, personally. If you go on vacation, don't come back, we'll take over your spot as the number one show.
Really?
Yes, really.
So you really think you could start in Dallas?
Yes, whore.
You wouldn't want to work at a small market and get all your stuff worked out instead of screwing up in front of 300,000-400,000 people?
No.
Really?
Really.
But we're trying to think of something that possibly you could do. I certainly love the armpit bit.
Really?
Really.
Well, I'm glad you decided to pick that up and use it then.
Makes me laugh every time I say it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
You know, they're so horrendously bad. There's got to be something we can use them for. Because obviously they'd do, if you suck that bad, you'll do anything.
Not anything.
What could be wrong with them?
They don't know. The only funny part was us.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what track 2 is. Jerry and Mac James take phone calls.
It's so did you put another 3/4 in?
Yeah.
Pull the handle again.
I think I'm walking away from this machine. So far, I've broken even.
Right.
I think if I stick any more money in the machine, I'm going to get robbed.
It's a matter.
I got to hear it.
No.
Because you know it's going to be bad.
Oh, no.
We won't listen to much of it.
Okay. Touch.
Yeah. I really should just stop right now and let this go.
Yeah.
Because the other one was okay.
Yeah.
I can't stand it!
All right, Charles, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Charles, what are you calling for him?
I'm calling from Mesquite.
Yeah, that figures. Well, look, where's Mesquite?
Oh, it's about down out there, you know, on the other side of Dallas.
Well, which side of Dallas?
Oh, it don't matter, does it? You guys are funny.
Well, thank you, Charles. That's one positive response we got already.
Oh, yeah?
Are you a trucker or somebody who has to stay up late?
If I a what?
Trucker. I didn't say the other one. I didn't say that.
I like the way you can say them cuss words.
All right, I'm up.
Yeah. You got an orange, a lemon, and a flangini.
Yeah.
But you should let you try.
All right. Take this, Eddie, and don't let me play it again. Thank you. All right, let's do news here.
Any news?
We do a legal ID at 5. All right. 5:19. JD Ryan's on Live 105.
Thank you.
Why?
But just by Mercedes.
See your local Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details on 2.9% financing and other offers.
All right, and by the Electric Cowboy. I'll be there tomorrow night. Big party at Camboy at Las Vegas Trail at Fort Worth. If you want to go see the Cowboys at training camp in San Antonio, I'll be giving away trips tomorrow night at the Electric Cowboy. It'll be a good time. Rates on 30-year and 15-year mortgages, which climbed to a 9-week high this week, are still lower than a year ago and should continue to support America.
Are they really?
Yeah.
These are interest rates?
These are interest rates. They're up a little bit, but they're still lower than they were a year ago. Average rate on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage for this week, 5.52%, a sizable increase from last week's of 5.40%. And a 15-year, I believe that's what you have, fixed rate mortgage, popular option for refinancing, rates rose to 4.85 from 4.75 last week.
Damn. Because I think I refied my house at 5.5.
So they're 4.85 right now for what you're doing.
I may look into that. All right, guys.
Stonehenge is a massive fertility symbol, according to Canadian researchers.
It's a punani.
Who believe they finally cracked the mystery. That's right. In the arrangement of stones, the researchers say they spot the original design, the female genitalia. The theory is laid out on paper for Britain's Journal of the Royal Science of Medicine. To the builders of the henge, the most critical events in life were birth and death. The altar stone could be the clitoris, and the opening center, the birth canal.
See? It's all about the punani, even back then.
That would be odd if that was the case.
That's what it is. Poonhenge.
Poonhenge.
Yeah, just all the hair and the meat fell off of it.
It's kind of old.
Yeah, that's what one looks like when all the meat and the hair fall off.
Right.
That's just the foundation.
Rocks and dirt.
Yeah.
All right. Bigger tips to waiters and waitresses who repeat your order back to you. That's what researchers say they get. And they did an experiment with a waitress in a diner. Half of them repeated the customer's order. Half of them didn't. They said things like coming right up or something. Turns out the one who repeated the orders got bigger tips, up to double. Researchers think it's possibly because people like to be mimicked. They like they like hearing and looking at things that remind them of themselves. There's all kinds of little things that waiters and waitresses do that are really like insider stuff to people that make all kinds of money, like touching you occasionally on the shoulder.
I like it when chicks do that.
Paying attention to
but not the guys.
Kids. If you have a little kid, waitress.
Well, everybody likes that. If you're attentive to the kids.
Oh, man, that'll just double your tip.
What else?
Stopping by the table, even when there's nothing to do with you. It's clear all the glasses are full. Everybody's just got their meal, just swinging by going, everything wonderful? Can I get you anything? Just little things like that. I mean, if you ever have a waiter just walk by your table and look at you and go, I could need some tea.
Yeah.
So you just, all those things add up.
Well, those aren't tricks. That's just good service.
It's obviously tricks because half the waiters and waitresses I get don't know them.
Well, some of them couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Their thing is to get you the food, and if they never see you again, they couldn't care less.
They get hacked off that, you don't leave them a tip. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, you came by and got my order. I didn't see you again until it was time for the bill. Somebody else brought the food out. Somebody else brought tea by. What are you doing?
Yeah, I get a standard of service. I expect, if I come in and I place an order, I should expect for it to get to the table. Anything beyond that, I'll tip on. But just the basic service, I'm not giving you nothing. It's not my fault you make $2.35 an hour. You pick a better job. Stop depending on me to support you.
That's weird. There's certain restaurants I've gone to that seem to have consistently great service. And I don't know why. It must trickle down from management because I haven't yet to have a single bad waitress at this one place.
Well, where is it? You can say it.
It's Carrabba's. We've done with them before. They just seem to really be attentive and really good people. We've talked.
Some people get it. Some of them don't. But I'm not tip. I will not leave a standard tip just because.
And somebody else brings the food out, and then your waiter doesn't even come by and go, "Is everything okay?"
You ain't getting nothing.
That's crappy.
You can follow me all the way out to the car. You ain't getting nothing from me.
And they will. Jurors took an hour today to return a guilty verdict for Antonio Aragon, a San Antonio man who ran over his girlfriend 3 times with his car earlier this year.
What did they arrest him for?
Running over his girlfriend 3 times. That's against the law.
Did she die?
No. The weird part is the ex-girlfriend, Jill Garza, took the stand in his defense. He faces up to 20 years in prison. She says, quote, he's not a violent person.
He just don't know how to drive.
She was also kicked and pummeled by her boyfriend in the incident. They've been together for 2 years. He ran over, beat her up, and she gets on the stand going, let him go.
It's a good woman.
Stupid woman.
It's a good woman.
That's not either a good woman.
It
Stop
is.
it. No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. Women that get beat up and go back to their boyfriends need help. And they do. And unfortunately, women that get beat up somehow do that. I don't understand it.
Because that's what they think they deserve.
I guess.
That is.
And they're not always fat and ugly. Some of them are hot. They just think, this is the best I get. I deserve this. It's so sad.
Yeah, and the unknown is more scary than getting whacked around. That's stupid. Why wouldn't you just want to be alone?
And he's going to prison. There's no reason for it. It's not like...
Why is he going to prison?
He ran over her 3 times and beat her up.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. The man whose call to Michael Savage led to the talk show network host being fired from MSNBC is a Yolo County, California prank caller who says he calls different radio stations all the time, and he says it's all about getting the reaction. Bob Foster is now receiving hate email from Savage fans, and he's being blamed for the firing. Foster says he's not gay, but is being called derogatory and anti-gay names by the Savage Nation, and says of Savage, I don't like
Up until this event, I have never heard of this Don Savage guy. Is that his name?
Michael Savage.
Whatever. I've never heard of this guy before in my life.
He's kind of
syndicated, right?
Right. He's kind of a very right wing, kind of in your face sort of guy. There's a lot of guys like this, but actually, I got an article here in just a second that says he is one of the top most recognized talk show hosts in the country.
Is he on here?
I don't even think so. I don't know.
You know, Eddie?
Says, I don't like to see this guy lose his job, but he made a mistake. He made comments that were way out of line.
This guy that called up and was giving him a hard time had absolutely nothing to do with him losing his job. Is this Michael?
Michael Savage.
Michael Savage guy that asked him if he was a sodomite and then told him to catch AIDS and die. That guy didn't say, hey, why don't you slam me because I'm gay? There's no defense for that. If you're going to say it, fess up.
This guy's a little prankster. He's also pranked Don Imus. And
doesn't make any difference what he does.
Larry King.
That's part of the job. You know, you're going to get jackass phone calls. Sometimes Dan lets them through, sometimes he doesn't.
And the latest survey of radio listeners nationwide found that Premier's Rush Limbaugh is America's most recognized talk radio host. 93% recognition among listeners polled in the top 100 markets. Number 2 is Howard Stern with 80%.
Seems like it'd be more for Stern.
I would think. Just even recognition factor.
Yeah, whether you like him or you don't, seems like the rest would be as high as Limbaugh.
I think. Don Imus out of New York, 71%.
You're kidding. Where'd they do the survey?
This was the top 100 markets.
I don't think Imus is on in all those markets.
Not all of them, certainly.
All right, good.
Dr. Laura Schlesinger, 68%.
Seems like she would be more.
Yeah. Than Don Imus.
Yeah.
Almost everybody knows Dr.
And then Michael Savage guy's on there?
Number 67, right? 67% right behind Laura Schlesinger. Bill O'Reilly, 65%, and Sean Hannity, 64%.
I don't know who that is. Go ahead.
And we talked about this a little bit earlier in our interview with Barbara Walters, which airs tomorrow night on 2020. Angelina Jolie finally clears up the misconception that she and Billy Bob Thornton wore vials of each other's blood around their necks. See, they did wear each other's blood, she says, but it wasn't in vials. That's crazy. She said it was in the little things you press flowers in. It was a Christmas present from him to me, a spot of blood in each press. It wasn't a vial. It was a romantic thing that you do.
Is that the part about the knives?
That's right here, too. She says... saying she felt transformed by adoptive motherhood. Actress Angelina Jolie discussed her history of self-mutilation, bisexuality, and the aftermath of a broken marriage. And, of course, the big interview coming up. She says, we're not friends now. Speaking of Billy Bob, it's like we changed. We became very different people. I wouldn't know what to talk to him about now. She says she considers herself a very sexual person. I told you, the nuts are always the most sexual. And acknowledged a past affair with a woman, her youthful fascination with knives, and her teenage
obsession?
With cutting herself once during a sexual encounter. She talks about all
this.
You
mean cut yourself where you actually bleed?
During sex, yeah.
Why?
That's what she talks about tomorrow with Barbara.
I dated a chick one time that I would put out cigarettes on her.
Did not?
Yes, I did.
You didn't smoke?
No, I just put cigarettes out on her.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You really did? Mm-hmm. Why? What? She let you put out cigarettes on her.
Oh, no.
One. No. Quit it. God.
Sorry, that's the best I could do.
All right. And finally, Robert Wagner now says he deserves some of the money from Charlie's Angels movies. He's suing Sony Pictures for half the profits from both Charlie's Angels movies. And here's why. Back in the 70s, he and his then wife, the late Natalie Wood, agreed to star in an ABC TV movie called The Affair for the producers Aaron Spielberg and Leonard Goldberg. In exchange for doing the movie, Spelling and Goldberg said that they gave Robert and Natalie hard interest in a proposed 5 TV show ideas. One of them happened to be Charlie's Angels. Now Robert Wagner thinks he deserves that cash.
Good. Give it to him.
All right. There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, live 105.3 to Talk to Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Before you got the flaming, spinning hat thing.
I just got to find people that will light it and
light each blade?
Yep.
You got something to wear to protect your clothes?
Yeah, Trey got me a fireman's uniform.
Let's not say where we got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously one of our friends.
Right.
Okay. I can't believe Eddie wants to wear it.
I can't either.
Because really the only thing that's going to protect his head is the fact that the top part of it is a Weber grill.
Right.
And then he strapped that to an upside down ceiling fan, and each ceiling fan's got like 25 rockets on it.
It's unbelievable. That's the best thing he's done yet. Don't you think?
Yeah. I want to see I'll say he works the 10 leaf blowers. Because if we could really find 200-mile-an-hour leaf blowers and they're all electric, they're not going to weigh anything. Mm-mm. We strap those to the promotions chick. I guarantee you we'll need to tether off her feet just so she doesn't go off.
Okay.
And the great thing about all of them being electric is you can fire them off all at the same time.
Right.
As opposed to if we got gas, you'd have to start each one and then,
It's going to be cool.
Yeah. Oh, we got to do traffic.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, traffic brought to us by Tylock Eye and Laser Center and by Bikes and More.
It's not LASIK, it's Intra-LASIK. Come and discover the Tylock Advantage this Tuesday evening at our free Intra-LASIK seminar at the Tylock Eye Care and Laser Center. Call 972-258-6400 to attend. Bikes and More, the bicycle store that offers everything from high-end to low-end for your rear end, wants to give you a free water bottle just for being a Live 105.3 listener. So go get it at Bikes and More on Abrams and Park Lane or bikesandmore.com.
Okay, the overnight wreck involving the fuel tanker and the 18-wheeler that hit each other northbound, southbound I-35 at Chat Road is still closed, and just avoid that area altogether. Westbound I-30 after Chaha Road, there's an accident involving a tractor trailer. 2 left lanes are blocked. In Carrollton, southbound I-35 Stebbins at Beltline, delays. We have eastbound I-30 at East R.L. Thornton Freeway right after Winslow Avenue. There's an accident. Those 2 left lanes are blocked. And we go through Tarrant County, southbound I-35, the North Freeway at Western Center Boulevard at disabled vehicle. Northbound 75 Central at Spring Creek Parkway. There's an accident on the left shoulder. And there you go. Traffic brought to us by great folks at AutoZone. Want better performance and gas mileage? Get to AutoZone for some STP Extra Concentrate Fuel Injector Cleaner. Now at AutoZone, you can get 2 bottles of STP for just $4.99. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Nice tonight. 72 for the overnight low. Sunny and 96 tomorrow. 94 now at Live 105.3. The Talk that Rocks Texas.
Hi, Chad.
Hey, Russ. How are you?
Good.
Do you think you can sneak past the workers at the nut house and get in?
Yeah, I guess we try it again.
All right.
All right, thank
Thanks.
you. All right.
If they're wise to us.
Well, I don't know who that guy was yesterday. He could have been one of the more lucent inmates.
True.
Or lucid.
Yes.
Not lucid. Yeah, I'll try that in a minute. What is the email that you were the thing you're rattling off?
JD, this is JD, this is long-time listener.
Is this the one that you brought up about an hour ago?
Uh-huh.
All right.
And it's funny that you brought it up an hour ago and you forgot about it.
Okay.
Long-time listener. Have you guys not noticed the classic signs of ADD in Russ? If you go to adult ADD on Google, there's a test you can take. The test is 4 pages. I have never heard you guys ever even mention this. You might want to check it out. This is one of the reasons he cannot sleep. Just a thought. Keep up the good work. Love the show.
Who said I can't sleep? I don't have any problem sleeping.
She's a long-time listener. Listens a lot. You can't sleep, and do you know you have ADD? Jesus.
I don't have to take a test. I already know I got it.
I know.
Just the fact you walk through my house, upstairs, downstairs, garage, it doesn't matter. There's a project in process. Doesn't matter where the house is. That's why vacation, I actually had to just walk through the house and find stuff that I had going and stop and make myself do it. And in the process of doing that, I'd find something else and start that as well. It's absolutely retarded. I don't know how many days I wasted just trying to get things done, and I got almost nothing accomplished.
Just need to take one project on and promise yourself.
Can't do it. I get bored with it.
I'm not leaving it. Well, that's true.
I'm going to go clean out the closet. I get half of it cleaned. I start finding pictures or something, and pictures I promised to mail somebody or blow up. Yeah. Now I'm doing that.
God. Well, it's part of the magic of the show. We really don't want you to fix that. Part of the fact that you got two conversations, two people on different lines, and you're talking to both of them at the same time. And plus you get this over here, and these plates are spinning.
I suppose.
And Trey's on fire.
All right, Eddie's trying to find 5 people that like this flaming helmet thing.
Okay.
So we'll do that. That ain't going to last long. Those things are going to go off, probably burn 5 seconds, and this bit's done. Hi, Greg.
Hey, Russ, I was just going to tell you, Michael Savage is on KLIF. Says he's on from 7 to 10. It doesn't say if he got fired or anything, you know.
I don't think he lost his radio gig. I think he got wrapped from MSNBC.
The TV thing.
Okay.
I think they took him off a couple days in like suspension.
Dallas, so.
Oh, is he back on?
I believe he's back on.
You mean, well, hold on a second. I got too many craps going on at once. Sorry. All right. This guy said, is he still on the radio?
He's still on the radio.
Did he get suspended from radio too?
They took him off for a couple of days just to let the trouble die.
All right,
down.
so he didn't get suspended from MSNBC.
No,
he's gone.
Gone from MSNBC.
It was radio. He got suspended for a couple of days.
Correct.
Why? Because he told a guy he was a sodomite?
Told him to get AIDS and die. And MSNBC. Plus his ratings weren't that good on the TV show anyway. Either like a 0.2 or something. So it really wasn't a tough decision for them, you know?
Yeah, they were just looking for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't on that long, was he? The story I read, it was like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was very short. He'd just gotten it. And, of course, he's claiming, oh, they don't want to hear me. They don't want to hear my voice. They shut me down. They set me up. Please. You screwed up.
Obviously, you know you screwed up. You apologize.
Yeah.
Well, there was a conversation meant for off the air. I don't remember the exact apology, but it was something to do with, I didn't mean anything to the gay community. Yes, you did. Called the guy sodomite, wanted him to catch AIDS and die. What is that?
Thank you. And the big red light on the camera, as you said the other day, might have been a clue.
Yeah. When you're on television, radio's a maybe, because there's no big red light flashing on in here. But television's a different story. You got a bunch of cameras, and if there's a red light on one of them, you're still on the air. And you can't. Here's the other thing I just thought is stupid. You don't just give somebody the high sign on television and go, hey, cut this off.
Yeah.
I'm done talking to this guy. You're on the air. You're doing a network show. You may not have a break coming up for another 10, 12 minutes. You just don't say, hey, cut me off for a second.
No.
That's the other thing that doesn't float with this. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, producers and directors, and they all decide when you take a break.
None of his story floats.
Mm-mm. He screwed up, and he's trying to tap dance, trying to get his TV show back.
I gave them the kill sign. Yeah, they're gonna just go black on television until they could queue up some commercials and get ready to go. Idiot. Lying idiot. You don't deserve a show. Sodomite. Yeah, I was going to call the Nut Barn.
Nut Barn.
I forget what I call it.
Psych hospital.
Whatever. I'm telling you, they're going to change that payphone number before long. I'm surprised it rings.
Well, as long as the nuts are answering it, why would they change it?
I don't know. Yeah. Take a moment. Hello. Who is this? Hi, Randy. It's Russ. Can I talk to you? I'm on the radio right now. Can I talk to you on the air? It won't be for long. I just want to find out how you are, how things are going, what you're in for. I can't tell you say yes. So that is a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. What are you in for? What are you visiting the hospital for?
About 3 weeks ago, I tried to hurt myself.
How did you try and do that?
Tried to cut my arms with a razor blade.
Where'd you get a razor blade?
Razor blade. Bought it at the store.
Oh.
The store.
And were you trying to kill yourself?
Yeah, I was, and it didn't work. So now I'm in here. My family put me in here.
How old are you?
31.
How long do you think you're going to be in?
I don't really know. They gave me medicine, and the medicine is helping. So I don't want to do that anymore.
No.
No more.
Cut yourself with a razor blade.
No more.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You ever done that before?
No.
Okay.
No. I didn't.
Well, what was it? What was going on to where you didn't want to? You weren't happy with yourself?
I didn't have a job.
Oh.
Just a lot of things. Family. No really family. So I just was just not feeling good. But
you feel better now.
I feel.
You got your whole life ahead of you. No more razor blades for you.
No more. No.
What about an ice pick?
No, that would hurt. That would hurt. No.
All right, the nice.
No, not at all.
And I forgot. Did I ask how long you think you're going to be in?
I don't know. They don't tell me. I ask, and they don't say. They don't really say.
Mm.
I don't think if I'm going to go home, probably not no time soon.
Right. And you're 31.
31, but the medicine helps. So
it's like Rain Man.
Yeah.
31.
All right, now, this payphone, it's just out in the open area, and anybody can answer it there in the general population area.
It's right here in our day room.
Okay.
It's in the day room, and yeah, they said if it rings that, because a lot of people, their family.
Oh, okay, this is the way all the families get a hold of each other.
Families can call during day hour, yeah.
Is anybody else in there right now?
There's, let's see, there's 3 other residents, and then there's like one of the guys that works here's like sitting around the corner.
Oh. Are there a lot of nuts in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Lots of, yeah. I thought I had problems, but there's lots.
Yeah, it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah,
it's like watching Springer.
I thought I had it bad. There's lots of people that are worse.
How close are these other inmates there?
There's a lady and 2 guys sitting at a table, probably about 8 feet away.
Okay. Why don't you go over there and whack one of the guys in the back of the head?
No.
Hit one of the guys?
Just smack him in the back of the head.
Smack him in the head.
No,
I can't do that.
Thank you.
I would get in trouble.
Hold on a second. What can we send him?
Nothing.
We can send him something.
They're going to get him locked up.
Nah.
I mean, locked up more.
Yeah, what are they going to do to him? He's already locked up.
They strap him down.
They won't strap him down. Would you like a nice plastic drinking cup? I can have your name put on it. What's your first name?
Randy.
Randy. We can have your name engraved on it.
On a plastic cup?
Yes.
Ooh. And
just go. You don't have to hit him hard. Just walk over there, set the phone down, and just smack him in the back of the head.
All you're telling me is all I got to do is walk over and hit one of the guys, and then you're going to send me a cup with my name on it.
Yes, I'm having it engraved right now.
I'll get in trouble.
No, you won't. Oh, it'll be okay. Leave me alone.
You sure I won't get in trouble?
No. You have your plastic cup coming, buddy. The world's in front of you.
Okay.
Set the phone down.
I have nowhere to set it down, so I have to just put it down.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right.
Russ.
Hey. Yeah, I got it. Come on, sir. Yeah.
All right, that sucked. That was Chulo across the hall. Oh, did you know?
Yeah,
no. I told Trey, I went, we're getting nobody else at this nut house. Everybody else sucks. I went, just have Chulo on Billy's show answer the phone. His acting was a little weak.
That'd be funny, though. I actually try to get that going on.
You know what? I really got to.
Somebody will do it.
I got to really try it. Hold on a second. Where's the real number? He sounded too much like Rain Man.
Yeah, he just.
Please enter your account code now.
See if you notice you didn't hear me have to do that last time. How are we doing, Eddie?
Getting close.
All right. Why don't you... Do you have enough people here ready to light the helmet?
Yeah, they just have to finish doing what they're doing.
What are they doing?
Whatever job.
Because I want to do that going into this break.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this thing's not going to last long. It's going to...
Okay.
It's going to light up and go. Hurry. Well, now nobody's going to answer the phone.
Dinner time, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know when they feed the nuts. Ain't using Chulo for a bit anymore.
Who taught him to act? Trey?
I don't know. I told Trey, I went, just have him answer the phone and, be dingy. And then go smack somebody.
He turns into Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah. Well, if they change the number, we get just some... Oh, hang on. Oh, thought it was about to go. Either somebody answered or it was going to go to something. We're screwed.
Yeah.
But if they changed it, we'd get some kind of recording.
Sure, we get a recording.
All right, let me grab this really quick and then we'll break. Go ahead, Marshall.
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
I've seen these stories about kids and guns and Columbine and all these other school shootings, and we had that the Matrix wannabe up there on the East Coast.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder whatever happened to just, getting in somebody's face and whipping their ass.
Nobody does that anymore.
No.
Everybody's chicken ass. That's why everybody's doing drive-bys. You don't get out and just whoop somebody's ass anymore. You drive by their house and you shoot through windows and you kill innocent kids. Hold on a second. Yes, Michelle?
I thought Chulo was believable.
There's no way you were buying that. Did he really?
It was until he started whooping up on that guy, or fake whooping up on him. But
yeah.
But you're right. He sounded like Rain Man.
All right. Thank you. Nobody does it anymore. It's a lot easier just to drive by somebody's house, shoot through the windows, and keep going and hope that you get who you're trying to kill.
Anonymous.
Well, somebody teach these kids how to deal with bullies, man.
Nobody wants to deal with bullies. Nobody wants to deal with all the problems of life. They want to have somebody that's giving them grief, and they want to go kill them.
That's face to face, and you might get your ass whipped with a gun. You're the big man.
Well, some of them, like in Columbine, didn't they just, they actually went into the school. That doesn't make any difference. But some places are just picking them off from the woods. Yep. I don't know. I don't know how things got to be where they are right now.
Kids believe there's not going to be any action taken on them when they do something dumb like that,
Well, first of all, a lot of them don't plan on getting caught. The kids at Columbine, I don't know what the hell was going on through their heads. Dan, tell the guy on line 4, I ain't talking to him. We can hang up.
What's up?
Thanks, Marshall.
What's he want?
Some guy trying to offer me free food. I got too many things going on. All right, leave your name and number, and I'll come by. Thanks. Where's Trey? Is he on one of the phones?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for him.
Okay.
Well, you said earlier how much free stuff you get today, and people are coming out of the woodwork.
Is that him? What's he waiting on? And I told him, if Chulo don't sound believable, you're in trouble.
Oh, no. You could have coached him better than that.
10 seconds and I'm moving on. Stick your head out in the hall and scream at somebody. He's on line 1. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, stand in one spot. Stop moving around. What are you doing inside?
I had to get the sparkler deal to light it.
All right. Eddie have all his coat on?
Yeah, I got a coat on, the fire coat, hat, helmet. Give everybody
all right, and they have this all synced up. They're going to light this thing all at the same time, and each one of them gets a fan blade.
Okay, passing out the sparklers now.
Okay.
The one you want to light. The inside.
Did you run through the whole psycho bit with Chulo?
Yes.
It sucked.
All right, you need it over here. Okay, they're lighting it.
All right.
They're lighting it.
Hold the phone out so I can hear it.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, what happened?
That thing started going off, and it's turning around and around. It's smoking. It was an unbelievable sight.
Well, you did excellent play-by-play.
Oh, they're lighting it. Their one didn't go off.
Well, I don't give a rat's ass. Did you take pictures?
Yes, we got pictures and video.
All right, bring it in because I want to see that. He's a moron. He's just sitting there watching it, enjoying himself.
Going, wow.
Well, that's cool. Now, don't give us any idea what's going on. One of the coolest things that Eddie's built, upside-down Weber grill with a ceiling fan attached to it and 60 rockets. And what does he do? Wow.
You should see this.
Yeah. It was neat. Dip. All right, we'll break here.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
I don't know. He was supposed to come up yesterday, or the day before, to get his money.
Yeah. Just a show.
I don't know.
He's only come up here
Has Gary called?
No, I haven't heard from him at all today.
What is today? Thursday?
Yeah.
Then he called Tuesday and went, I'm coming up there tomorrow, get my money.
Yeah. Of all the times he's threatened to come up here, I think he's shown twice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Come up there and take it. I'm coming up there to get you. You big fat pussy. I had his money up here yesterday, too.
Oh, I was one with that cash, that little stack of hundreds?
Yep. That was his.
Wow.
Come on, take it from me, Gary. Come on. You're still a fat pudge.
Mm-hmm.
You're 220. You're almost 50. You're disgusting. I'll whoop your ass while I'm making a sandwich. I have to focus on you. You know what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Troll it from Gary. We do news last about an hour.
Yeah, it's been about 45 minutes. I can do another one.
Yes, Katie?
Hi, Russ. Welcome back from vacation.
Thank you.
This week's shows have been really good. You really seem to be in rare form. I know a guy called the other day and was rude about it, but
why do I smell a stinky here?
Little hook coming up.
Yeah, has this got a sucker punch coming to it?
I don't know. She just kept talking about how good this week has been, and I got tired of listening to her.
Yeah, I'm already bored with her. Go ahead.
that bit about your venture into a bar, watching women dance with each other, and then your attempts to meet that woman at Linens and things, golly, it reminded me of high school.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but, you know, Russ, as insecure as you proclaim to be about meeting women, you might want to avoid being so stereotypical.
About what?
No, well, you may be afraid of being rejected, but don't you realize that many women are insecure about their looks and about being rejected, too?
I don't care. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about me.
Well, for them, it doesn't matter if you're real thin.
Yes.
Right, but they'll think that guys won't pay attention.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I have not a clue.
Shirt on inside out? Do I have spinach in my teeth? Did I spill something on my shirt?
What are you talking about?
You drinking?
No.
You didn't notice you were on hold?
Sometimes you hear weird beeps when you're on the air.
Well, of course.
It's kind of hard to keep track.
All right.
Should I continue, or are you...
No, go ahead. I'm intrigued now.
You're intrigued
Yes.
now? Well, where did I leave off?
You talked about spinach in your teeth.
That's what they're... Well, when guys just stare at them...
Right.
What you have to wonder.
Well,
did I
sometimes that
spill
happens.
something on my shirt?
Right.
And then, if you're a large woman...
Yes.
Well, then you've got those major body image problems, and you're probably...
Where are you going with this? You're just talking about fat people. What do I care? I'm not dating fat women. They're funny to watch.
Okay, the point was that those women getting up to dance with their friends is really a struggle. So the women,
I don't care if it was a struggle or not.
They were all doing
You're talking about the fat, ugly chicks I was looking at dancing over the weekend.
Oh, I get it.
I still don't know what she's talking about.
Well, apparently the chicks that you saw at that bar.
All right, what about them? What are you babbling about?
That those women that you watched and made fun of were doing something that you seem to be afraid of doing. Living and enjoying life and having fun.
Is that where you were going with this?
Yes, sir.
Why did it take so long?
I'm sorry. If you're with friends and colleagues, you're
By the way,
to be more relaxed.
on your teeth, you've got some cut hanging.
It does take nerve to get out when they do it.
Not with these chicks. They were fat, they were ugly, and they were drunk.
That's when they get out, and all inhibitions are gone.
Let me show you.
Shaking it like they
Thank you, Katie. It was certainly a joy to talk to you. Call back anytime that you can get the hoops on the phone. Thank you. Let me show you the way that chick was dancing. This is absolutely lost on radio. Yeah. Not quite as lost as Trey's play-by-play of Eddie and the Flaming Spinning Helmet.
That was good.
All you hear is stuff exploding in the back, and Trey's going, wow.
He'll probably be doing the Cowboy games this fall.
Yeah. Because by the way he did it, I didn't even need to see the pictures. That was an absolute waste on the air. At least the video's good.
Yeah, good video.
Send that to Chris and have him what?
I'll do it again. I got to bring some more rockets from home.
That's not going to make any difference.
Oh.
Work on the blow dryer thing.
Okay.
The leaf blower. That one's going to be cool. I don't care what that one sounds like on the air. That one's going to be great. Because if we get enough of those and we can lift the promotions chick off the ground.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Where was I?
The chick, the dancing. You want to show me the dancing?
All right. Let me find some disco something. Now, when I'm doing this, I am not exaggerating.
She was out there by herself.
By the time it was done, yeah, she was out because everybody just started backing away. Is that one? Yeah, that one's fine. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. I have to take my headphones off because it's going to hurt.
Okay. All right. Here it comes. His arms going every which direction. Butt out. You have that scowl you got going?
And it was actually worse than that. And when the, see if this has got a drum thing. When there was like a quick drum riff or a solo or something like that. All right, here comes the drum
thing. Lead with the belly?
Yeah. And she was out there.
Looks like that Cosby dance on Thorazine or something.
I'd have rather seen a Cosby dance. And she was out there for 15, 20 minutes.
Enough alcohol. All inhibitions are gone. They think they look hot. They know everyone in the place is watching.
There was another one that was big and fat, and she was wearing a two-piece jumpsuit.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like the pants that come up to here, and then it picks up right above her belly button, and the thing's just hanging out. It's worth going just to watch.
There needs to be somebody at the door.
If I ever get this bar open, these bitches ain't getting in. I don't care who I get sued by. I don't care what kind of protest. Fat, ugly bitches will not get in my bar for any reason. I don't care if I got to raise the price of drinks just so good-looking people can get in and I don't lose money.
Yeah.
She actually danced worse than that.
I've seen him do it. There's a bar in Arlington I used to go to. I'd stand, there was an upper level. I'd go just to see that because you look down on it, it seemed funnier.
That's where we were. We were on the second level looking down.
Okay, good, perfect.
And there was some skinny chick with Rockies on. up past her belly button. She was disgusting. And you could tell she was trying to dance and not line dance, but the line dance kept working into her other stuff.
Kicking the boots and doing the legs thing, yeah. Let's go back.
All right. Gary call yet? Pussy. We got his home number, don't we? Tell Trey to call him, see if we can get him on the phone. All right, you ready?
If you like. Don't do it.
All right, 6:15, J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. About this by the Electric Cowboy. You'll see nobody dancing like that. Friday night, I'll be out there tomorrow night. Camp Bowie, Las Vegas Trail in Fort Worth. Quit it. Pencil, put it between your teeth. I'm going to be giving away 2 trips to San Antonio to check out the Dallas Cowboys training camp 2003. It's a lot of fun. 69-cent Wells, 99-cent premium beers till 11 o'clock. Electric Cowboy. All right, if you're planning a trip to Cancun this weekend, I'd put it off. Tropical Storm Claudette.
I'll tell you exactly what she looked like.
Okay.
She looked like she was out on the dance floor and somebody was hitting her clam lips with a stun gun.
Yeah.
That would make you dance exactly the way that she was doing.
Like somebody shake it off.
Yeah.
Trying to shake it off.
It's like somebody was zapping her clam. That's the best definition I can give, or best, description of the way she was dancing.
Mighty fine one. Tropical Storm Claudette churned toward Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula today, threatening
I believe that's Yucatan.
Yucatan?
Go ahead with Yucatan.
Yucatan.
That's close enough.
Peninsula, threatening to strengthen into a hurricane and plow into the resort city of Cancun. Mexican government issued a hurricane warning along the entire length of the eastern peninsula, including Cancun, and put the storm on track directly over a nearby island of Cozumel.
Let's go to Cancun now.
No. People are coming out of Cancun. If you get stuck, that's weird, because when a storm comes in, you get stuck down there, you have to pay.
Really?
Yeah, if you have to stay, and they won't fly out. Mark Davis at WBAP got caught down there on a vacation, I was going to say last year. He had to stay 4 extra days, and they made him pay.
What if you got no cash?
I don't know. Put you out of the hotel, I guess. I don't know what they do.
Is this hurricane season down there?
It's beginning. Hurricane season has just opened up.
How long before it's over?
End of the summer.
Okay. November? Yeah. Okay. That's when we'll go.
Well, that's when we went last time in October for your birthday.
I didn't go.
We went to Cancun.
Oh. Yeah, I went to that one.
Yeah. That's where this one's going to hit.
Okay.
It's going to hit Cozumel and Cancun, and then come up through the Gulf, probably re-strengthen and hit
all right.
Texas.
Well, then November we'll go.
Well, they're coming for days. It's not like you're going to get stuck down there.
Doesn't make any difference. Those things form overnight.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They form way out in the ocean.
Is that Gary?
This one's been coming on.
Hey, where were you, pussy?
Won't you shut up, Huck fan?
Turn the radio down.
Shut your mouth.
Make me shut my mouth. Where you been? I thought you were coming up here.
Shut your mouth and know your role.
I know exactly what my role is.
Your role is...
My role is to take your head and slam in the turnbuckle, you pea-bed. Where were you? You were supposed to be up here yesterday. I had your cash. I thought you was going to come take it from me.
I'm coming up tomorrow.
No, you're not coming up anytime because you're a great big pussy.
I get off early tomorrow.
I don't care what time you get off. Empty out all your vending machines early and get your ass up here. And see, can you handle the scorpion deathlock? Can you handle that? Can you handle that? What does that feel like? Can you handle it? I'll show you the iron claw that I taught to the Von Erichs. You want some of that? What does that feel like? You're not going to come up here, you big pussy. Pussy.
You know what? Shut up, boss.
You know what you're going to get? You're going to come up here, I'm going to give you a Garland gourd buster.
You know what I'm going to do?
You're not going to do anything because you're a big pussy. And then I'm going to finish up with a great big wedgie, you fat ass.
We'll call the Army of the United States Marines.
I ain't got to call nobody because I'm going to take you down with the Bukkake Slam. Bukkake Slam.
Come off the top.
Can you live to the Bukkake Slam? I want you to call me Joe when I'm doing the Bukkake Slam on you. That's a combination between a pile driver and the flying DDT. I'll throw you on the ground, and then I'll blow in your face. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay, according to the United Nations, there are between 238 million and 276 million guns in America, which works out to be about...
not near enough.
It's 83 to 96 guns per 100 people. Nearly one gun for every person. All right. And next on the list is Yemen with 33 to 50 guns per 100 people. Then Finland with a mere 39 guns. Check this out. There are 639 million known guns in the world. U.S. has 40% of all the guns.
Good.
In the world. And let's see, more guns you think you give to white people, the more unarmed black people get shot. That's a new report that has come out. At least, if you can believe.
Why do they need to do a report for that?
They did an experiment with a computer because there's no proof. And this is just a report. This is not accurate. At least you believe this experiment with a computer simulation coming from the University of Washington researchers. They had 100 volunteers play a computer game.
And they shot more black people than white people.
Where civilians, armed and unarmed, black and white, would appear from behind barriers.
Is that the way this played out? They shot more blacks than whites?
Yes.
Okay. You want to know why?
Why?
Because white people are scared of black people.
That's apparently it.
It is.
You have 0.8 of a second to look for a weapon and then shoot, obviously with the click of a mouse, if the person was armed. The result, white guys got mistakenly shot 26% of the time. Black guys got mistakenly shot 35% of the time.
See? We're scared of black people. Mm-hmm. It's not a racial thing. We just are. White people are conditioned to be afraid of black people. When you hear somebody go, this great big black guy came at me, you didn't really need to say black.
Yes,
you could have said big guy. Just the black thing kind of makes it even more scarier.
Okay.
It's like when I went out to the parking garage that one morning, I was going to my car to get something.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 5:45. We're getting ready to go on the air. Mm-hmm. Two black guys. See? I'm saying the word black. Because it makes it scarier. Because white people, we're scared.
They know that.
They come out from around the elevator. You got a cigarette? Nope.
You're immediately thinking, where's my weapon?
Yeah. See? There was no reason for, well, it's 5:45 in the morning. They had
in a parking garage. They obviously don't belong there.
Right. But if it was two white guys, I don't know if I'd have gotten that wigged out. That's the way we're conditioned. I'd love to say it's different. Mm-hmm. And obviously this survey goes along with it. Right. I just wonder how many black people took that thing and shot other blacks. I bet it's very little, because black people don't scare the black people.
No.
They know it, and they take advantage of us like that.
I know. Yes, they do.
Hold on. Oh, is that Gary again? What do you want now? You want some more Bukkake Slam?
Shut up, Esmeralda.
I don't know what that is. Oh. What is Esmeralda, other than the chick from Bewitched? Do you have his number? Type it up on the call screener thing. Oh, is it 214? Oh. Watch this. Okay.
Next big thing incorporated.
Yeah, put your mom on the phone. I'm going to show her what a real man's like. Put your mom on the phone. Put your mom on the phone. Let her have some real man.
Hey, let me
I'll straighten you out. I will be your daddy. I'll finish with your mom, and then I'll give you the Bukkake Slam. Move right in your face. Move. Go ahead.
All right. Mickey Gilley, country music entertainer, underwent emergency surgery for a burst appendix.
Did he die?
July the 3rd? No. Well, he almost did, actually. He was about to board his own airplane that he flies when he was stricken July 3rd at an airport in Branson, Missouri. He's got a theater and a home there. He said he folded up like a dollar bill. Had I been in the air, I don't know if I'd have been able to land the plane. The pain was extreme.
Why do you want to tease me like that?
Stop. He's a nice guy. In January, he underwent prostate procedure that had him incapacitated for 3 weeks. And in May, his airplane was destroyed when it hydroplaned off a wet runway into some rocks, landing in Branson.
See?
What?
Something's trying to get him.
Nothing's trying to get him. It just
needs to get everybody in country music.
Accidents. Well, they're not going to shoot themselves like they do in other formats. Shoot each other.
That's too bad.
Not too bad. What's wrong? Country music's singularly the most popular format in radio.
It blows.
It's not. There are now 3 radio stations in this town.
That doesn't mean this town can support them.
We'll see. We used to.
We used to. That was back in the 80s, early 90s. Not anymore. Country music sucks.
It's great music. It's the American music. It's lyrics you can understand.
So?
Then that means something.
Doesn't mean anything.
About families, about your country.
Drinking. Boozing.
Oh, yeah, like there's none of that in rock music.
That's not my point. At least with rock music, there's something interesting about it. Country music, it's
a story.
Whose bed have your boots been under?
Really? That's
boots
why,
bed or whatever.
That's why Kid Rock has now got a country hit, because it's so uncool.
Kid Rock is not the person to pick. Look how trashy he is.
He's a rock star. They're all trashy.
Just wish country would go urban and they start killing each other.
No, they're never going to do that. God. Lawyers in the Robert...
What does he want this time? Is it his mom on the phone this time?
Oh.
You got your mom on the phone?
Shut up, monkey!
I ain't your monkey.
Man.
They didn't call me Esmeralda this time.
No, he didn't.
Put his number back up on the screen. Punk. Big fat ass punk. Oh, there it is. He can answer the phone now because he's scared.
Yeah. Well, the Popeye's ready.
Yeah. Probably runs around the house crying because he ate it too quick, burned the roof of his mouth. Yes. Kicked over his TV tray. Now you
monkey!
Well, they got you.
Yeah, I'm out on that one.
Yeah.
He found my button?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Lawyers in the Robert Blake case are battling over whether a judge should hear testimony from a particular witness. The defense says the witness, Diane Mattson, can implicate Marlon Brando's son in the murder of Blake's wife, Bonnie Lee Bakley, who was killed, of course, back in 2001. Blake's attorney says Mattson knows Christian Brando and that she claims she overheard a conversation.
I thought they already tried to tag him with this.
Implicating Brando in the killing, but now they got a witness. They tried to do it before. There's circumstantial. Now they got a witness saying, I heard
saw him do it?
Says that she heard him talking about it.
Well, he could talk about it. Somebody also said they heard Robert Blake talking about it.
Yeah. Well, they're just trying to muddy the waters.
Well, they're not doing a good job.
I'm with you.
All right.
And finally, a man who suffered burns after he tried to light a cigarette but ended up lighting his glass of vodka instead. The officials at the Tokyo Fire Department said the freak accident occurred at a posh bar. 35-year-old man reportedly holding a glass of 96% proof Polish vodka in his hand when he put the cigarette between his lips, tried to light it with his other hand. The vodka, of course, caught fire, stunned patron, then doused it on himself. Second and third degree burns. There it is. News and information brought to us by the Electric Cowboy. I'll see you there Friday night. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Eddie, have David take that bumper out. It's got a bad edit in it. Oh, you got to do traffic, don't you? Sure. Gary ain't gonna answer his phone.
Mm-hmm. Just sitting there staring at it, wetting on himself.
Wasted all this pee in my pants when I should be in the bed.
Jeez.
God, it's weird peeing sitting up. Come on, answer the phone, pussy. You scared? You sitting there at home, you scared. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm catching you and your mama right in the throes. Is she in the throes, Gary? Give your mama some sugars from me. Yum, yum. Is you eating her pot pie? Make that noise, Gary. Make
noise you know that she likes. God. Sickening.
He's probably right in the middle of his second turkey pot pie.
Yeah.
Too poor to get the one with the bottom crust. Pussy. Jeez, one of you... Never mind.
Nah.
It's not really that nasty.
What are you going to say?
Turn the mic off.
Okay. Ah, Jesus.
Is that bad?
That's gross, yes. That's bad. Yes. It would be legal to say, but extremely gross.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Still got that northbound and southbound I-35 at Chat Road down in Hillsborough closed both ways because of the overnight wreck with the fuel tanker. Also in Dallas, eastbound I-30, that's the R.L. Thornton Freeway right after Winslow. There's an accident. Get the two left lanes blocked. Also in Dallas, southbound Loop 12, Walton Walker at Illinois Avenue. Vehicle on fire. And finally in the mid-cities, northbound 360 at Mayfield Drive, an accident on the right shoulder. Traffic backed up to I-20. Weatherwise 72 for the low tonight. No rain for the next few days. Sunny and 96 tomorrow, 92 currently. Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
All right. Hi, Doug.
Hey, what's going on, Russ?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to ask JD what his obsession with country music was.
I love it. It's good music.
Oh, it isn't. Well, it's ignorant for one thing.
He's right.
Look at the lyrics. Look at the lyrics.
You're not going to win this game. Look at the lyrics of rock songs or anything else.
Nah, more often than not, some rock songs at least have some type of message. Country's just like, no, they don't. Whose bed have your boots been on? Whose boot have you been? You know what I'm saying.
Shania Twain,
yeah. She thinks my tractor's sexy. I'm not making this stuff up.
I hate that one, too.
First time I saw that song, I went, this is a hose. There's no way this is real.
I hate that song,
it's got to be. It's a gag. Hey, wait.
Where's the dress?
I'm messed up in Mexico.
Mo and Joe?
You're picking up novelty songs.
I'm picking the songs I know.
There's only
I Like Beer.
Only in America by Brooks and Dunn. There's the Angry American with Toby Keith.
There's anomalies to everything.
There's not
and that's what those
are. Songs.
I Like Beer.
JD's life could be a country song. Think about it.
So could everyone's.
I drink too much.
Especially
I waste my money on a boat, and I kill my dog. Think about it.
And your head.
Here we go.
There's got to be something to do with your head in there, too.
Sure.
You tumped your head over.
Yeah.
You got drunk and tumped your head over.
She thinks my big head's sexy.
Have I done that one yet?
Oh, Jesus.
She thinks my head's sexy.
No,
I don't have lyrics.
No.
I've hated country music since I was a kid.
You hated it because your dad made you listen to it. It was old, nasty country. It's not the current country of today.
It was whatever was current in the 70s when he was making me listen to it.
Some of it, that was really hard country. Little twin fiddles and steel guitars. It's not that way anymore. It's Brooks and Dunn.
My dad actually made me for a while try and learn how to play the steel guitar.
Oh, my Lord. Well, that's why you hate it. You hate it because that was you were made to listen to it. I never was. And I'd, listen to it as I played it. I
even remember the song. It was like something of the Double Eagle.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, along those lines. I know. It's just, that was that era.
Hold on. Yes, Mr. Trenholm?
Mel, the girl from UNT that said she wanted to go out with you, is here.
Is she cute?
Very.
I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. She is cute. Stand up. She looks very exotic.
Mm-hmm.
What is she?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Go see if she's colored.
What? What did you just say?
I forget. What's the matter?
I don't know what to say to that.
She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she can come in.
Okay.
Nice little body. Pert little breasts.
I think she's Hispanic. I think she is Hispanic.
Are you Hispanic?
I am.
Pull the mic down towards your face.
Oh. I've never been on the radio before.
Have you not?
No.
Eddie has to check you with a metal detector. You have an underwire bra?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why it's going on. I'm sorry, we have to check you for weapons.
Fine.
Especially if you're Hispanic.
Oh, stop it.
You check her everywhere?
Yes, I'm fine, Russ. Thanks.
Well, I don't know that. Hot little women like you could come in here and want to trick me, and the next thing I know, I'm getting a shiv in the belly button. How come you don't have a boyfriend? You're too cute not to have a boyfriend.
Well, I do sort of have a boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's going to let you go. Where were we going to go?
We're going to go to the
Magnolia Theater.
That's it, movie theater, yeah. To watch that movie 28 days later.
Yeah.
Private screen.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Why would he not care?
Well, because, like I said, I'm not here to throw poon at you. I'm here to be a companion, a nice friend.
But we're laying the groundwork for poon, right?
I don't know.
Yes. Did he know you were coming up?
No, actually, he thinks I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was going to work until I called, and then he told me to come up here, so I kind of blew it off.
Okay, so he has no idea you're up here.
No, but he'll know. He'll know tonight.
How's he going to know?
Because I'll let him know.
I'm not cheating with you. You got too big of a mouth.
I'm not going to cheat on him.
Well, what's the purpose of us going out if there's no future? There's no potential.
Well, there may be. You may be my soulmate.
And you think he's going to tolerate this?
Well, I don't think if he has a choice in the matter.
Wow.
He doesn't have an option.
So what are you going to tell him? Because you know tonight you're going to... Do you live with him?
No.
Okay. You're going to call him tonight and you're going to go see him.
Yeah.
And you're going to go, look, I'm going to go out with Russ to the theater. And he's going to go, no.
No, he's going to say, okay, cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he seeing somebody?
No.
I bet he is.
No, he's not. We're just cool like that. And because we're cool like that, he doesn't have to see somebody else.
Something's missing here.
No, I promise you, it's all straightforward.
So you just want to go hang out?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to hang out, but I want to get to know you.
I know. We'll have plenty of time. What do you mean by get to know me?
Well, I mean, we talk, we visit, I get to know you. And then
see, then there's no problem because it doesn't matter if I have a boyfriend. We can...
Well, but after...
Hello.
Yes. Well, that's the next step.
Yeah. After I get to know you, I want to play with your yang-yangs. Yams.
Well, that's lovely.
You're the cooties.
This is very...
Those are perfect for her body. Perfect. Not too small?
I told you everything was proportional. You were trying to call me a midget.
Well, I don't know. You are kind of short.
Well, I know. I'm petite.
Back up some. Let me see your toot monster. Turn around.
My ass, you mean?
Yeah, that. Walk forward some so I can see it.
Can I take this with me?
Yeah. I can't really tell with that skirt on.
Yeah.
Do you have on panties underneath that? No?
Mm-mm.
Can I see just the bottom of one of your butt cheeks?
No, I was just kidding. I'm kidding. I totally have on underwear.
Well, let me just see one of the bottom.
No, hell no.
Just one of the bottom. Not all of it. Just show me just a little cheek.
No.
Just a little. I'll show you mine.
I don't want to see that.
Come on. Let me see just a little part of the butt cheek. Just a hair. Just this much.
I think not. You haven't even taken me to the Magnolia yet. I don't even.
You got a boyfriend. I'm not working this if there's going to be somebody at the...
Look, we'll have fun. We'll have fun. That's the whole point.
I kind of like her, though.
Yeah, I do, too.
But the problem is, at this point, she's 20. She literally is young enough to be my kid.
Yes.
That's okay.
No, it's not. I feel nasty.
Well, that sounds kind of weird. But no, I've always hung out with an older crowd. Always.
How old is your boyfriend?
He's 27.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
How do you find anything to talk about?
Say what?
Nothing.
We have plenty to talk about.
Wasn't there some chick that called earlier, said her boyfriend was 25 years older?
Yes.
Oh, I remember her.
Ew.
Yeah, that's...
What's the oldest guy you ever been with?
Him.
27?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you ain't gonna want none of this.
You're in great shape.
And if you're gonna go from a 20 to
you
a
don't know what a 27-year-old looks like. Look at Tassos. Oops. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Holy Jesus. Damn.
I'm sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wow.
I love Tassos. I'm kidding.
You say that because he's sitting out there listening to the show.
I saw him. That's the only reason I said that.
Hey, actually, I have a question. When you do that leaf blower, can I ride on that too?
Uh-oh.
You want to ride on it?
Well, like...
Oh, the thing. Actually, you know what? She would be better because, what do you weigh, 100 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like 103.
Perfect. What does Rainey weigh? Do you know?
Maybe 110.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, you'd be better at it.
That'd be fun.
You're going to have to get rid of the boyfriend before we can go out. Sorry.
Whatever, Russ. Would you have rather me lie about the whole thing?
We're having our first date. I can tell. Yeah. Plus, I can't even take you. I can't take you into a regular bar.
I don't have to drink.
When do you turn 21?
Not for a while.
When's your birthday?
Actually.
How old are you? Let me see your driver's license. Let me see your driver's license.
Hold on. I brought my purse because I knew you'd ask me. Hold on.
Yes, thank you. She no 20. I don't think so. No, you're not.
Okay, well, in a month.
What do you think? I mess with her or not?
I think so. Well, you're not going to get anything off of that.
Well, I don't want something. I said I want to work for it. I don't want to work for nothing and not have it pay off.
She's got a boyfriend and she seems very...
Hey, be quiet.
Do you love your boyfriend?
No, we have fun. Hey, here you go. I'm 19. My birthday's...
You're 19?
My birthday's next month. What's the point?
So you're not going to be 20... Oh.
I told you not for a long time.
Yeah.
Why is your driver's license vertical?
Because she's a minor. That's what they do. That's why when you go into a bar, they don't even have to look at it. They just say it's vertical, you're a minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you looking at it like that? It's not that bad of a picture.
No, it's a great picture. You're too young.
No, Russ, I drove all the way over here. We're going to the Magnolia. And besides, you're not even going to pay for it, so it's not like it's on your dime. If you have a horrible time, it's not like it came out of your pocket.
Are you going to pay?
No, you're getting the tickets for free.
Who said that?
Aren't you?
I don't know.
Well, I thought you were getting all kinds of free stuff today.
You're going to have to pay. You want to be my friend? My friends buy all my stuff, man. We do.
Really?
If you're not giving me any...
Sounds like a great friendship.
If you're not giving me any poon, I'm like, there's no reason for me to go.
We'll think about that.
Think about
I
what?
might pay. Possibly.
You work out?
Nicer to me, yes. And that's why I look the way I do, because I had called when I was at the gym. I had to change in my car on the way over here.
Well, I noticed your arms look nice and firm.
Oh, thank you.
Your forearms have a lot of hair.
No, they don't. They're smooth. Look at them.
That's a lot of hair.
Shut up. They're silky smooth. I don't even know what you're talking about. Would you like to feel?
Feel her arm, Eddie. See if it's got stubble.
It doesn't have stubble.
I know what you're thinking.
Well, of course.
I think I know what you're thinking.
What else is there to think about? You got hairy forearms.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
You're lying. I don't like body hair. I don't have any.
You got a falcon monster in your pants.
Shut up. Don't go there.
I feel like a pedophile.
No, she's...
Russ, I'm serious. We'll just go and have fun. It's not anything like that.
You know what? I
hang out with guys your age actually all the time.
I don't like that. I feel like an old guy I can't.
Russ, I drove all the way down here.
You know what? I'll give you, take a couple of dollars off the counter for gas money. I can't. I feel weird just walking around in public.
Hey,
what are you going to say?
Like, we're not going to be alone.
Here's who's going with us?
Well, I thought other people could go too.
Well,
because I figured you'd feel weird about the whole thing.
I do feel weird.
Well, I feel kind of weird too. How do I know you're not some weirdo? You think I'm some kind of weirdo kid? You might be some weirdo.
You look too young. The only thing that makes you look older are the sideburns.
Sideburns?
With it. God. I do. I feel like a
Russ,
pedophile.
we're going to go.
I'm not going.
Do you want to go this Friday?
Legal age.
She's too... Come stand over here really quick. Now look at us standing together.
All right.
Does this not look jackass weird?
Oh, look.
Come right here. Close your eyes and then open and just... All right. All right.
When you're ready.
Now look, like we're together.
She's very cute and she's got kind of a mature look to her.
And you don't think by me standing
here... I'm not just going to say, hey, he's out with his daughter. No. I really don't. I wouldn't say that.
Russ, we'll have tons of fun.
Okay. All right, we'll go.
Oh, will we really?
Yes. When are we supposed to go? Well, you said not till next weekend?
Actually, we can go tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Friday night.
Okay.
I don't have class on Fridays.
Yay.
I know you're...
God. All right, now I feel...
That's the wrong thing to say while I'm trying to act old.
Right.
Okay. Sorry. No more mentioning of school.
Okay.
So tomorrow...
Yes. That's what we'll do. We'll go to, what's it?
Magnolia Theater.
Yes.
You haven't seen the movie yet? I
No.
have already. It's pretty good.
Okay. Would you rather see something else?
Well, you may think like I'm weird because we go see that movie and it's the first night that you actually get to know me. You might think I'm like some gory, bloody
Doesn't make any difference. We'll have dinner. We'll be.
No, I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming by.
Oh, so now I have to drive all the way back?
Well, yeah. I got a date tonight.
With who?
Oh, she's jealous now. Listen to this.
No, I'm just kidding.
She's got a boyfriend.
I know.
I'm so just kidding. I don't care.
All right. It's the lovely, Mel.
Mel.
See?
Yeah, thanks.
What's that short for?
Say what?
What's that short for?
Mel.
The what?
Mel.
Melissa.
What is it?
Say it on
Melissa.
Melissa.
Melissa?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Mm-hmm.
See, I already know something else about you.
Mm-hmm.
Get her out of here.
Okay. Okay.
All of a sudden, I feel Catholic.
God.
I'm serious. I feel it's as cute as she is, and I'd love to go hang out with her. I feel jack nasty.
No, she could pass as 20 or 21. That's not.
I'm 42.
I know, but so you date women in their 20s all the time.
She smells good too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever been out with a Hispanic girl.
I never have either.
This will be exciting.
Yes. They're hot-blooded.
Yes. You know what else? Never mind.
What?
No.
What?
It's a bad foreigner reference.
Oh, okay.
And I don't mean illegal alien.
I understand.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Can you take her out? I'm not doing it.
I've got a girlfriend.
I don't understand.
What?
She's got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Why does she want to go out?
She wants to be just friends.
I don't want to be friends.
Well, that's what she wants. You said earlier you want to know.
Obviously, she hasn't been listening to this show long enough. Guys don't have chick friends that they don't want to bang. Unless you're fat and disgusting. And even then, if we get horny and drunk enough, we'll at least let you look at it.
Yes. She doesn't understand. Look at her. She's 20. 19, excuse me. She has yet to learn that lesson. I'm not sure chicks ever get that.
See, that's even worse. I can't take somebody 19 out.
Well, you can.
Are you doing coke?
No. Why?
You've been digging in your nose a lot today.
I got allergies or something. I never had allergies. I don't know what it is. Itchy.
Sure you ain't doing coke?
I'm positive I'm not doing coke.
Because Eddie says doing coke makes you stupid.
Thanks a lot. I'm not stupid.
Please.
I'm not. Just the fact that I have to defend that kind of makes me stupid, doesn't it? I'm not.
Okay, I lose. All right, we got to go.
Okay.
I don't see anybody over in the Liz Wild show in the studio.
Oh, they're on remote tonight.
Oh, are they? Where are they?
What's it called?
Every Thursday night they're at Division 1 in Arlington.
What is that?
It's like a nightclub type deal. They have 3 live bands playing tonight, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Division 1.
All right. Hey, did anybody check on Brumley?
No, I left a message for him to call me when he got out.
Well, he still can't be in because he went into surgery. It was supposed to be at 1 o'clock, right?
Well, he'd still be...
Huh?
He'd still be in recovery.
Well, but somebody could tell us what happened.
Yeah.
Not that I care.
Yes, you do.
No, I know.
Yes, you do.
But anytime they crack open your skull and go back for some more tumor, that's still... I mean, he passed it off as no big deal.
I know.
Is there anybody we could check with while JD's doing the plugs?
I can try his house.
Well, his wife's going to be at the hospital with him.
Yeah, they have another guy that lives there.
Oh. Yeah, check his house really quick. Just do that from your cell phone right here.
Or maybe even check the hotel, the hospital room. Maybe she'll answer.
Do we know that one? No. All right. Well, he's going to be in ICU at Baylor.
That's true.
Try and find him while we're doing the plugs. You take her out.
I'm not taking her out. I got a girlfriend.
Last time I took out somebody that was 19, I was 26. That was plenty. And I felt nasty then. I'm not taking out somebody that I'm 23 years older than.
I know.
When she was born, I graduated high school and stuff. She wasn't even born.
I know.
She was born about the time I got into radio. No?
No.
I got into radio longer ago than that.
Yes.
And if she's not going to let me bang her, there's no reason to take her out.
She wants to be a friend.
I don't want to be a friend. I want a soulmate. Somebody I can get to know, feel like we have some kind of bond, and then play with their chi-chi.
Yes, and we'll be a 19-year-old. Last time I dated, I had a 21-year-old girlfriend, and she had braces when I first started dating her.
Is that how you caught her?
No, on her teeth.
Well, that's not as funny.
No, it's not. No. So I got so much crap. I took her to a Christmas party for a radio station. All the married guys.
How old was she?
She was 21 at the time.
Okay. How old were you?
I was 30-something.
Nasty.
36, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
She had great big fake cans and braces.
Mm-hmm.
Yummies.
So she's 21 and she looked about 17, and they just, that's all the married guys, of course. I'm like, shut up. You're just jealous you get to go with your ugly wife. In fact, I said that to a guy in a conference room.
Really?
Yeah. So he just dragged the afternoon guy, K-Plex. Can't remember.
Who was it?
Can't even remember his name.
Somebody will.
He got fired. He went away.
What year was this?
Oh Lord, hold on.
Had to be early 90s.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Whoever the afternoon guy was.
What was 7 years ago?
It was 7 years ago?
It would have been 95. 94, 95.
All right, whoever the afternoon guy was.
Yeah.
Somebody will remember.
He popped off, and he had a big, fat, ugly wife, and every time he saw me for the next week, it was some slam about the party.
Right.
Finally, he said it in the meeting. I went, I'm sorry you had to go with your fat, ugly wife, but shut up. And he looked at me like, if I could kill you right now.
Look, that's his own fault. Running your mouth that long?
Yeah, he apologized later in the hall. He goes, I'm sorry if I got you upset. I just had enough. It was funny once. It's not funny anymore.
All right, hang on. Here comes Trey. Yes?
He is out of surgery, out of recovery. He's in ICU. The family, they all had to leave because of visiting hours.
Is he fine? Is he okay?
From everything, he's okay. He's in ICU. The family was not there. They'll be back in an hour.
Who did you talk to?
Talked to the ICU waiting room.
All right. And they couldn't tell you anything other than he's just in ICU.
The woman said she was just a volunteer. She can't give out information. She said, call back in an hour. The Brumley family will be here, and then we can find out.
Did you get a hold of anybody, Eddie? All right. All right. Then we'll check later.
Okay.
All right. You ready to go?
Ready to go. For more information about the Russ Martin Show, to email us individually to get details on the Police and Firefighter Foundation, go to russmartin.com. Instant email us during the show at studio@russmartin.com. My website is johndavidryan.com. For Eddie Boyd's strange and scary site, go to eddieboyd.com. If it's a trade, it's tradetrendhome.com. Updates on the Dan and Tassos Weekend Show, Dan and, that's A&D, Tassos.com. And let's see here, anything else? Now we just do the official site to talk to Rocks is live1053.com.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.